we simedio sia enson entem in nsuo ese game no sabre no na ye tipelku a obi ato atena baako enti ene omo de bekọ akopempem so ebre omo be hyase every 67th minute no matter as the game no aba na we don't forget say as we speak Ediana ne mediema first Ediana second omo kotwa so no matter sene niema besiako other games coming up in Ghana Premier League. All Blacks was Swedro omo ene Samatex ene de be pimpim so Dr. Century Emrantie no ebetua Swedro All Blacks. Bechem United at home versus Young Apostles. Samson Brekum Chelsea and Hearts of Lions. Go Boko your friend BBN Gold Stars or Dance Park or Muni Holy Stars and a debe pim so na fe Dreams FC at Nefiani Karela Ediasiani Hohoi United any nations Edibesiani na the biggest game ebebaso babaya arago pramano so nyame aduma echina Kumase Asante Kotoko any Accra House of Folk and the ACNE way so your version of El Clasico na we game mpacho amanfo akasa hu ye papa celebrities awodo akasa hu politicians kasa hu ex-footballers kasa hu referees di hu common central for there na chese nkomodie na yegusu ayedi na na yebe pensem no the amount. Don't forget the new kid on the block, Bright Yabua Taylor BYT ewa ha odi ebe wuram enne referee na ojire mfimfini referee la yi no ye pesi wuram ahwe as eheda ebisa no honsem kakra okọ school kura wo hi adwuma be no ye na ni nwumadi a wadi ana kotokone house matches ahodo a wadi no ya na ekosen ni nyina BYT edi yen be wuram ye sanso ene ebehwe two teams na nkasa o makansi ahodo especially te se kotoko obo aduana wie na okohia house a ya na niema na te se in Sembebri and a BYT Bebre. Of course, the professor himself is also around. Awal Muhammad, the familiar boy, is here. Inti and some no ni baby I say lucky or die no na yedin semni na bro. Tony Montana Tenasana and Sanamako no man to him say Jumedi and no na AD. Inti for text messages no efa WhatsApp line ya me de air today 0551 444 399 0551 444 399 eho na betumi ede afa sanso na o voice note ya na waye nitia kakra ade amaye na wama kasa no so ho ate ne yatumi abo kan hu za de ba badwum kasa na wobedi no ntina wama ho ate bebrede ba empie wa afidie so enam se ebiemu na ho ana kasa no ho nte babia betumi de voice note no afa no 059 32 31 579 059 32 31 579 na watumi de bibia afa kama Tony Montana atenase Montana. Good morning.
Good morning, doctor.
Bibia fine.
Me ado na nso e
Bibia good.
Me TH become a pa
obey any day but you are representing the Los Blancos,
the most successful club in the world.
Okay, you beat me the account, but we see a world champion currently. We champions of the world. What is it?
All time. All time, you're from Guo.
So, the all-time best and the current champions of the world.
Sure.
Yes, we free Jedidiah Dumfe. And I said the shop Jedi. Kahun komo kakra kire.
Jedidiah the way na simple. O provide jerseys are air papa, original quality, durable, ensro awia. The jerseys in papa na our team wear the players share edico games or the only warm up or the only camp and or the players nankasa eshe and our supporters version two friend and watch them say open players need any be and now open fans need there you must you the players nation no e strong and the fans no so channel so e different way a new jersey Madrid na saying and ye use we there e mono chia we say yente paper bia e tear rubber jersey kama pa Real Madrid an alternative jersey and a current one we yente paper correct one Jedidiah and Kwan be provided the amount.
I see.
Now baby I will be an ayana any problem. o de de nhyehyɛ no so frɛ no na mudi nkɔmɔ a etia wa baby a obi ano o de best sende the next station na wa pick sɛ o order ɛne sɛ won sɛ kan de ɛyɛ befua into the shop je the numbers no doctor de betu dwa na ne Jesus no de ɛyɛ kama pa
about for chiro dia
amopa just say bi ho individual ɛna open mako mo organization sorry school any form of fan club mo coast team premier team division 1 division 2 na mo paying ball ka mo betimi afre 11 so available betimi afre
for chiro dia no na chiro jedidaya number no se nye sa abri kra na hia de hia dem ana ebra wo hia na watumi ni jade edin komo 0248 890104 0248 890104 Samson abet my friend was 0541 978740 0541 978740 eno ene babia ubetumi ene Jade edin komo mamema professor akwaba na ansan maba otoni professor
oh boss saying
me ho ye papa so ho ye
oh of course yes of course it's a Saturday pa okay some a little over 24 hours near their room on
the radio
into the big match
oh of course into na be papa
we see a little over 24 hours
a little over 24 hours
now your room has protocol
game no more
so much talk all of a sudden as of match fever and Agripo
town you feel it the euphoria all around it is something else.
Where did we fall short over the past few years? Has in the born empty so Tony. Later I will discuss with about it, but that's why the professor is poised for action.
That's why the professor is poised for action. I love
typical Saturday morning.
Yes.
In Kumasi. You see?
A good Saturday morning.
Yes, everybody is poised for action.
Obi Kachrem said when the professor is challenged, that's when you get the best out of the professor.
My God, say. Okay.
But the okay name then say yengina yesua there.
All learning, all brainstorming.
Brainstorming.
Yes.
But it seems you always defeat the people you brainstorm along with.
I never knew. You are even telling me.
Thank you very much.
Oh, boss. Minimum ground. What I see. You see, I love that kind of street argument. You know, can. You see, that's the beauty of it. Say has be we need say no. You see, we enjoyed it.
The amount for say after that the uroni nyina still ni nyina no enso press.
You are right. You can only give thanks to Osoro Allah. Me kwa me one.
Osoro.
Of course, yes. 13 years near Royal 3 years pa e konkodin. No gusu kai all these things are. And another me boy, you can only give thanks to Nyankopon.
Of course.
Say Urade ache to me pa. Because I will forget most of this stuff here.
Yeah.
Kona ma raw matade. America factory. Ya konkodin pa.
But you see, them who say it's same free mono. When you decided to choose O over F.
And now some no.
Mutana.
Doctor.
Mutana is poised.
Yes.
Yeah, man, for near 4 kwabani into fun. Near summer, a cross so uncle for a cross. A best say every major league games outdoor. A cross so any the basso and in the Italian Serie A. Friday night football, pizza. Any AC Milan and my gamer. Not a more dempa. Match in the produce 3 goals. AC Milan away team no HMU Emma Pizza at a cat Mubako Robin love to shake in the first goal Emma Pizza omo ete kano in between Milan enya penalty now so omo ever say no a cat 6 minutes and a match na bana wie no and Lukita Modric the older the better Luka Modric enya the match winner Emma AC Milan edin kulim 2-1 and Como any Fiorentina Lazio Ebofie omo any Atalanta na Inter Milan any Juventus match no abaso Ochina Sunday Udinese ebebo against Sassuolo Cremonese Asia Genoa Parma any Hellas Verona Torino ebetwen Bologna Napoli any AS Roma na Cagliari any AC Lecce any atar so much as a basso any the airbasso Italian Serie A and no yanto also and called the French Ligue 1 and Ejatomu Paris Saint-Germain Edin Kunim and also Mudincho ran show by 3 goals to 1 now after the game and to copy now man home so PSG and what team no and game and a course so Emma start ran woman trash Paris Saint-Germain by 3 goals to 1 and I'm over here our Kessben television so and rather AS Monaco womo and Nantes and a boy yeah Monaco winning by 3 goals to 1 and then Olympic Marseille ebetwen Strasbourg Lille and start Brestois Paris FC ebo RC Lens ochina Sunday Le Havre and Toulouse Lorraine ebo Angers Metz twa Auxerre na Lyon any OJC Nice enso abo or the French Ligue 1 yenko Germany enwa Bundesliga Friday night am in 4 goals Borussia Dortmund Signal Iduna Asha 9 Emma Mainz 05 Antimi Ante and then Bay Arena Leverkusen and St. Pauli Eintracht Frankfurt Ebeba Mönchengladbach na Hamburg and Union Berlin abo Hoffenheim and Freiburg Werder Bremen and Bayern Munich game no Basel 2:30 na 5:30 Stuttgart and FC Cologne abo Ochina Sunday, Augsburg, and Heidenheim, RB Leipzig, Everton, Wolfsburg, Manchester, Ebaso, and the Ebaso, and Ochina, Ewa the German Bundesliga, and no Yanko Spanish Premier League, and Elche, and Osasuna, Ekote, Obian one, Otim Etwatina, Ewa Spanish League, and then Espanyol, host to Celta Vigo, Getafe, welcome Villarreal, Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, Sevilla, and Deportivo Alaves, Ebo Eita, was Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid, and Real Sociedad, Ebo, Ochina Sunday, Quasizibo team, Real Oviedo, Everton, Athletic Bilbao, na Rayo. I welcome Atletico Madrid Levante, Ebe host to Valencia, Mallorca, Ofie, Real Betis, na Girona, and Barcelona match no abaso on Monday at 8 p.m. Barca, Ebon, Eda Ejuada, Yanko England, and no league game. And run and an English FA Cup no a chance here na 4th round results no Chelsea woman at Hull City Echo Bomb Canaya Hull City Antimi Ante William Estavao ono as one of the 4 goals and a Pedro Neto Etron and Kwame Nsa and the so Enra Neto Epo hat-trick Chelsea omo 4-0 winner omo over Hull City and then games are Everton Belton Albion omo any West Ham Southampton Everton Leicester City Burnley Turf Moor omo any Mansfield Norwich Everton West Bromwich Albion Man City any Salford City Aston Villa and Newcastle, Liverpool, Ebo Eita, and Brighton, Name Ayaduma Ochina Sunday, Birmingham City, and Leeds United, Ebebo, Grisbury Town, and Wolverhampton Wanderers, Stoke City, and Fulham, Oxford, and Sunderland, Arsenal, and Wigan match, no Abaso, weighing any games about so, and the Abaso, or the English FA Cup, and Enra, Chelsea, I want share 4, said our match highlights, no our Kessben, so now she said, under Liam Rosinia, Chelsea, about 8 matches, aba modern pa omo lusu just a year 2 na omo draw 1 the rest na kwakoyem kunumdie e di ama manager no wa share Hull City oni Leeds airport draw omo share Wolverhampton Arsenal omo share Chelsea West Ham United Napoli Crystal Palace Pafos Brentford and Charlton games are Chelsea only 2 defeats no about against Arsenal one more club no in the English League Cup enti all games are manager na bar na Chelsea 11 we win 8 na what draw 1 Elusu just 2 William Estavao Enra was one of the goals Chelsea enya na unum in all 7 goals and Estavao was on the debut season our Chelsea Nemo across all competitions was goal and now goals Premier League was goal Carabao Cup Champions League any FA Cup on any the only Chelsea player in all competitions what mean as goal or goals in their Premier League or register the our goal scoring chart and so Carabao Cup UEFA Champions League NRA FA Cup so William Estavao Abamodin Atu Atina Liam Delap Enra Onya hat-trick of assists Chelsea 4 goals no ononkwa provide mu miensan after the game Liam Delap in some way to say na a very important say Chelsea ebenya sound win way.
Yeah, of course, we came here with only one task and that was to win and we showed that we could battle and also play some good football, so yeah, we're all happy.
Talk about good football, but Pedro Neto, a hat-trick. You set up 2 or 3 of them. I mean, how impressed were you with him? Yeah,
he's an incredible player. He's playing in a position that he's not even used to today, but he just showed his quality. He's an incredible player, and he's really good, and I'm happy for him.
Before we get on to the positives,
Liam Delap, Chelsea striker, and now hat-trick of assists. na odi nkoma kakra obo Neto Abaso say where you in unusual position na so manage any 3 goals ma Chelsea the hat-tricker Pedro Neto no so kasai say o remain focused our game saka our Chelsea omo anim no.
I needed a lot this one as well, but first of all, really happy with the team going through the next one.
Can I ask you about your celebration for the first goal, the fingers in the ears? Was that a message to anyone in particular?
Yeah, I'll not tell it, but I'll continue my work. I want to help my teammates and all the fans in the club, so continue the hard work and go to the next one.
You got a hat-trick. It was a hat-trick of assists as well tonight for Liam Delap coming into the team as well and having a big part to play. How big opportunities are these when you get the chance to come into the team and play together when you maybe don't play together quite as much as some of you would like to?
The hat-trick Pedro Neto and Liam Rosinia, Chelsea manager, when we said just 2 years ago, Hull City Esakeno, and 2 years afterwards, Wakatwa attrash or by 4 goals to nothing. Manager no had a message but Pedro Neto Abaso say in all competitions, and then the favorite position. That's what the Neto will make it meaningful impact or both Chelsea team no and the Neto Abaso power.
Much. He's got so much. He's got so much good. He can play in every position in the top line. He's played up front against Barcelona early in the season, was outstanding there. He's a great player. And what I was really happy for him tonight was he got the rewards because he's been working really hard for the team, but to give him those goals should give him confidence for the rest of the season.
Can I also give you a hand warmer because you look freezing?
I'm absolutely
Do you want it?
I'm not used to being in Hull again.
You look so cold. I was about to say, how is it being back?
Liam Rosinia and no the former club bomb woto 4 no and afterwards about Chelsea team no and so Abaso Yanko Paris Saint-Germain team no eja demu enra ran eshomo by 3 goals to 1. Now right after the game explosive interview and Ballon d'Or winner Dembele, oh yeah, na Dembele or lashing the teammates need to pa Bomachi said Dudwana selfish and rather players no or more show gross indiscipline gamer or more elusu into Paris Saint-Germain or more matchina a course so our French Ligue 1 Henry after the game and Tokapa na man home so our PSG or team Dembele said players no and show a lot of desire na omo enkai said the club first Nikwan say any individual who said on an important ball you can so be a selfish last year the man PSG AJ Champions League AJ League and he said woman boy Emma club no I'm the club no eto anymore say there any man as a players no want to first omo pedi omo person omo ye no e park no so ansa na omo adwene club no ho ntimi amua Luis Enrique enso abekasa say obi a ensezi fire ono any manager on they take full responsibility our club no mu senkunim eba ayo no a enkugo so ba ayo no a no player no technical director no sporting director no president na aye bigger Paris Saint-Germain to obi a enya to boase and na Dembele ni interview here okaka na adwene a team no wonya ho abotre na enya anything nothing impact bia enen kugua eno enso etim ebaye internally players ni bi akizu Dembele enso who said the likes of Desiree Doué and Anderson so very selfish omo person omo etwetwen omo nya ball na omo try from afar so ni yankompo da ho on pass ball ne ma no abɔ ne beam or try so no kasa ebe she go nti eno PSG players no we akizu we na we nso akizu we ama manager no aba bonten say obi a enso enka no entumu Paulo Fonseca hey Olympic Lyon omo manager still Hendrik the record that so e coach ni trimo also adwene ho unfair say referee Emma Hendrik record e the last French Ligue 1 game man omo enso etim e ball ye AC Milan eno a e Italian Serie A omo eto a Pisa e ko show omo by 2 goals to 1 when you say AC Milan omo in their last 15 to 16 17 games omo enya ndinko enchujuo because August omo eba from August ebesi February games are omo abon e draw so pa almost about 26 na omo ewini 14 and omo draw 8 omo elusu any game since August 23 e was Italian Serie A the league alone omo draw 8 ewini 14 since October eba August Monday morning e was sropa Luka Modric write the history books. Obey the third oldest player. What's a goal? Italian Serie A. Ama AC Milan 40 years 157 days. So said Wabeka Alejandro Costa-Curta 41 years 25 days. Zlatan Ibrahimovic 41 years 166 days. So said third on the list Luka Modric and Max Allegri, Juventus former manager. So said coach AC Milan all but Modric abaso said on show any sign said Wanyini at age 40. Na modern one or the man there, I know the manager no about Luka Modric abaso Yanko Saudi Arabia say Bibia Edadi Cristiano Ronaldo ene or available Al Nassr omo mancha omo any Al Fateh omo Airborne Ronaldo what year to omo last 3 games nigina no onsi akan nenso ene de Ronaldo available Al Nassr game no ono enso ebetimi abo na no na Portugal national team coach Roberto Martinez ebo zero abaso wasenko for eka said the next World Cup ebaso sama no ebe Cristiano Ronaldo in the last major tournament ama Portugal national team o say debi Ronaldo betimi go beyond that na Ronaldo oda so fresh oda so fit na national team there obi ani ho a all Pam Ronaldo said the next tournament after the World Cup obeso kwadia akonya no enso ewo ho for Cristiano Ronaldo Manuel ne wase obesenka FIFA UEFA ene UACF na mo ka bi won obomu no yenya nsachire kakra 1 goalkeepers no yemom ho ban e ba no corner kicks any free kicks are 6-yard area no yema limitations eba no corner kick ni kon see ala players no ma omo be challenge say de aba no Arsenal for na ehase omo enya corner and set pieces bia na omo players no akọ 6-yard na omo disable goalkeeper no Manuel was said UEFA FIFA and afa UASA fanan yen shamra nanka goalkeepers no enya some sort of protection e wo honomo eno enso epa ho a football fans no womo MP delay enti yama ball no inflow when we say away team say home team enya winner na ball boys no omo a cheche boss no womo ento ball no ema park no so ntem ose saade no ehan adwene ye papa enti sa time waste no anya ade a eno enso ebetimi aboa we ene nsama manno no ya ono enso ede etudwa Dayo Opemekano be am the omo defender
ba onu ade a eye ngonwa week mpa ne say David Raya complaining say Brentford players no disturb no corner no mu abisisi nanim
am ball draw no na Arsenal for nim ye
adro nyam na prepare adro mo draw mo ye ne de amamonom
na ha adwene
ade Arsenal for de ye nkrofo afi mu pa so munya corner keeper no ma umpie mfiri si online no so na wa dura wo de aba na ye pia bi egu truta afi na
omo tie mo den Arsenal for
Yakopa Mikano.
Okay, Opemekano say why standing until 2030 okoso now about juma ama Premier League na Corona the 4 chire say me ma na standing now kasama on join the club no for free. Now so Dayo Opemekano say are you happy so all stay na waba the ball Eddie and my Birmingham together. Or more bet me achieve a lot of things. Birmingham team no a great team and a manager and so a great coach all that the teammates obi biara say our games outdoor any supporter omo enso Eddie Emano Barcelona omo dwene ho say officially come fairly complain Emma Spanish Football Federation, you know, say last Thursday, I'm going to lose 4. I was semi-final 1. I was Spanish Copa del Rey against Atletico Madrid, no. VAR decision be pro one more. Omenyan wrong. Barca say go. Referee and jail. And after red card the PM no. Barca dwene ho say officially. Omo betro akoma Spain Football Federation no na omo enso take action. David Benabao oya adwuma with Dario Sport was the comeback no Ramontada no Barca for ebetimi achieve Emro Barca so say omo be share 4 or more against Atletico Madrid mum say Barca per se omo stage Ramontada first and say omo enja kasa no omo e kasa pi referee aye say VAR aye say Atletico for no AS was a Barca person over tennis South Carolina. The who here pa and it's Saka Sapino, Wamu enjoy, Omuja Saka Sano, na Omo focus solely on Barca game na domain, na Omoju to me say some match, be then who a bet me as a resource na, and no more about the first step, Barca, a better some home, na return leg no, Omo and so etimi edin kunim. FC Barcelona wha, and now Dario, and I said draw, player na PSG, ever fan no, I have Barca for power, I'm currently. I'm suspending youth team no players no I'm a contract I'm start say I'm a ho anamon for cry and youth team no obeso be player I'm at the clause ebeshem say when you are anything less than a year more than 6 million euros I'm enyai ema sa youth team player no enko say on reserve side that a 10 million euros or more our first team I'm the release clause of 100 million euros at least ebetimi po I more draw a journey Paris Saint-Germain no ama Barca for any at ye papa Sergio Kun Aguero honestly or kind of cry wonya heart problem a from football no on shada any boy on shada enhwe ball until say Lamine ama started say okay kan ho Lamine a ball ra or started say wama ball IF na ayede no and ono Sergio Kun Aguero started say or Sancho ahwe football be hands of flick when we say 2 days ago Barca for ekodi ncho no enra osia players no na okeka na adwene enso ekire omo ye papa na odi tudwa say Barca omo mentality omo sharpness omo elusu ni nyina in the first half subsequent games omo anyiro mo ho when we say iramu ewo England Rodri efe no a charge them after Man City and the Tottenham draw no we be kasa p kasetia match officials eke kan sembebre efe no a charge no for misconduct or up to on the 18th of February Wednesday say on also edina new year and so banya sa omo ebe charge no oko Europa top 5 Felix no players ashe more penalties Hurricane and Mbappe Obia ashe 8 penalty goals. Mbappe this week I may say 1 or 2 training sessions name and game Madrid and Sociedad airborne Mbappe ready on betimi start Matarazzo Sociedad coach or say na hua say and for the first time o coaching was Santiago Bernabeu ono na ede Sociedad team no enso eba we any American coach no ono enso eba I go to the verbally one agree say obeye interim Tottenham Hotspur omo enso manager Victor Pereira and a take charge Nottingham Forest already since we 3 managers and Nottingham Forest Asaki Omar Victor Pereira and the interim manager ono enso actually Anna Slot say our 3 priorities league no omo FA Cup omo he say omo be qualify and a league no so omo he some benya Champions League spot na omo ahwe say eniema ebekoye enti afuwe FA Cup no be some progress na Champions League spot in the league omo be some nya Champions League na kasa Liverpool ewom omo nya nso a omo ebeji Muhammad Kudus a travel to Amsterdam nina no ne recovery san ho beto no nti ana mo Kudus nso etim akọ Netherlands Amsterdam oko expert Dr. Hoa obetimi abo no Benjamin Sesko enra granted interview or so no na busua ne maame ene ne papa goalkeepers onimpo o hye ne ball bass no na goalkeeper until say Emre Ekonanim no ono enso ebe striker Mark Carrick say ade abo no pa say Man United team no omo every ni first 2 games wabra ono eboaye against City na hu hia pass o mehye ebo omo against Arsenal so ehun ko hia pass omo enso ebe wini a eno na ama sese omo gada momentum a omo eba adwuma ye no di twato Dr. Wonu say eno a outside Old Trafford Man United fans ni be erected a banner when we say Sir Jim Ratcliffe ebe can say illegal immigrants ama economy na hard very tough England UK
ubenya problem
enra banana almost say immigrants are more at the ama the city of Manchester chen billionaire tasa omo at the aba club ni Man United omo
and our TV national immigrants have done more for this city than billionaire tax dodgers ever will.
We Sir Jim Ratcliffe na kofa baye. Na anu ye no kofa baye you.
Ono ani jejirije.
And
unim say United fans omunim demonstration ye pa.
Ah, wo ye ya no mutie si abonten.
Na omo wo ukọ mega store nanim ni say no wo obi wo ho.
Okay.
Permanently glazer out no. Ebubo ho say. Omo de abe bam no ma chese. Wo no ho sa. Maybe later I will show you pictures. Omo nko Timuru afọ no. Una e Timuru stadium ni o de abe tata untimi why. Ubeduru na pictures ni adebo. Nti Jim Ratcliffe onye careful. So far by and am so muni na di ni ye kakra nti no. Sankomo we die ohun yanka wamfana no antu. Usikani usu hia. Say ahoho abegu kronum na ama kronum ayedin. He's about the richest man in England. All right, some few questions na fe ye de amonone empensim no atwa so. Obi say we free Sammy Tuga edra or say with all due respect, Arsenal isn't a football club to be trusted when it comes to winning of EPL. What is your thoughts this moment, Dr. Franco and Andy Kem? Arsenal can win this league no matter their squad depth. Take it from me. Arsenal can't win. Sammy Tuga. Also, greetings to my good friend, Man Degree from Kratchi. Okay. We see with the visitation of Nana Bantamahene and expectations of their supporters, the players and the coaches have nothing to do than winning the game. Greetings to Mr. Frimpon Omoja at Mampon Kufiasi, Sir Francisco, and also Eddie Wei Ebre. I say, good morning, sir. My name is Ima at Hamburg. I wish my darling club Kumasi Asante Kotoko big good luck. I'm expecting win coming Sunday. Secondly, I wish my darling boy Derek Arthur Corn good luck today. Okay. There are some few messages here. We so say, let me see. Good morning, sir. Let the professor solve this argument for us once and for all. We have been debating and arguing. We have scanty information, and we need the professor to clarify it for us before he finally leaves for the United States. Okay. 1. What was the circumstances surrounding Ahmed Polo's exit from House of Oak? Was it true that the same week that Polo left House of Oak for Olympics, Haris Akor also left Olympics for House of Oak? That's interesting. Osei Ajeman Ajekum Santasi. Okay. How many years did Polo played for Great Olympics? Accra House of Oak were the first team that Polo played for. Is Accra House of Oak the first team that Polo first? Oh, let me get it. Is Accra House of Oak the first team that Polo played for in Ghana's top flight? Were the Phobians also the first team that Polo coached in Ghana's top flight? Kessben Sports, help us with these mind-boggling questions. Richard Ajiman, Kaneshi Accra. Okay. I'm saying that Professor, you'll be breaking for Polo. We say, which coach has won the highest number of matches in Hearts versus Kotoko League matches? And if you can, kindly give us the breakdown of the matches. Maxi Kintampo. Good morning, Sir Joe. Was it true that Opoku Efriye, as an Accra House of Oak player, won all the Hearts Kotoko League matches that he played in Kumasi? Samuel Edway Sunyane and Edebre. All right, may I show us a Professor Bayes Ejuma Wejina Ede Amamu later. But for now, Maminko and the Kem Ho Nafi Young Ramon on Insemunum Yeah, but na fame about Professor.
Let me see your interest be on in some about could be.
Okay.
What here about CAF Nations Cup?
Yeah. I think sir, they are almost expected, almost dream say, and now the number of games, a free 24. Is it 28?
Teams from 24.
Yes, to 28.
And promoting mediocre games. That's a $1 million question.
World Cup, you're moving from 32 to 48.
That is the whole world. But we about 204 or 5 countries. What I say? We a whole continent too. Near your Nations Cup, no more than Africa. Or my mind saying Africa be 53, 54.
53.
So Africa, or my mind be 53. Your Nations Cup, no more than half the continent are going. Don't say funny. Nations Cup, more than half the continent. Obia go be. Look, it's interesting.
To promote mediocre games.
That's how I see it. Obia teams are Obia on yard deep breed. They'll find themselves even there. That's where I'm coming from, Doctor. You see, but let's clear this thing first. Is it mediocre? How do you put it in tree? Obia mediocre no. Onyadi. Let's put that way. Yeah.
They will come to the table.
Absolutely. Teams Onyadi. You see them at the Nations Cup. And interestingly, Doc, more than half the continent too.
Because 53 countries, already in Ukraine, 1 or 2 beyond ma. Yeah. So now no World Cup, we say if what you move from Malawi. So they even did not take part. So,
is it Eritrea also?
Eritrea, thank you.
But next can say
53
countries.
More than half.
Not to M20 Obiako Nations Cup. So that means Nations Cup is it necessary in the first place.
No.
But this is where we are coming from home. The continental game, Doc, has come a very long way. What I say? Me and lower standards, You see, as at way back in February 1957, all these 53 countries were there. But a mummy and Sapen or Manya Mufaudi. South Africa, 1934. Of course, Omudia started from 1910. But Britain finally came in 1934. Mika February 1957. Okay. Ethiopia were never colonized.
Yes.
Italy, yeah. What I say? Menelik had to run away. What I say? Is it? Yeah, Menelik had to run away. Then one boom, Liberia, 1847. Of course, Egypt is independent in 1922 under King Farouk. King Farouk not make this go now Egyptians for now more brepa. But this is just by the way. Dr. Nek can say. So yeah, this is our dream of Nations Cup a buy-in. And say take off in 1957. That month in February. Only the 3 countries: South Africa, Sudan, Egypt. Of course, and they're ready for the Nations Cup because South Africa say because they will either present an all-white team or an all-black team.
They won't miss them.
There be. South Africa say there is nowhere or the multiracial team ever Nations Cup. Those
say fita abrofo. Say tuntum. So eventually they didn't come.
Abdelaziz, CAF president then, or see there be. You have a multiracial team. And South Africa say Sadia. You be black and white, So South Africa would drew. So I can say G2 57 it started with only 3 teams. Number and is 4 teams in 62, 6 in 65, 8 in 68, 8 in Kahonums till Senegal in the 2 12. Now you 16 South Africa and the 6, but Nigeria and Timmy and baby in the same baby cancer we are more Abacha you can say Nelson Mandela South Africa and Timmy and Bahobi number 9 increase about 24. You see 24 dan ka eye. You see so Mose Pesi or the 28.
Doctor, more matches, more money.
I can understand him, but main concern is all the teams be bring omo sheda nyade. All the Cup of Nations in the mo. No standard no upper from ye pa. And for now, why not say maintain 24 no? Nembo ye mu. What I say? Another spice allocation negakra. But all the bad that means about some 20 countries be there almost guaranteed them that they'll be at the Nations Cup. What do you gonna say? So I'm best rep. I can I can understand. More matches, more money. You see, more countries will get a chance to participate in the Nations Cup.
Okay.
But Doctor, I think say let's peg it at 24.
All right.
Say.
Thank you very much.
Let's pick up.
We are Kwabena Black. Good morning, Kessben Sports. Ask Awal, how many semi-final did Hearts of Oak went in the 70s, 80s, and 90s? So, Professor, trying to turn
Okay.
the number of semi-finals are House of Oak Boy in the 70s, 80s, and the 90s.
70s.
Our good friend Kobla Black.
And
the day we
okay,
game. Okay. Well, good morning.
Okay, Africa Club competition now. Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
African
okay.
Club competition. Good morning, Dr. Franco Nero. I heard you guys saying the continent consists of 53 countries, but it's 54 countries. Good morning once again.
So why or do I never count?
I don't
So
know.
you enter your boat, and that will be a big assignment.
Because
Mr. Sarah, we Africa Republic, that one Morocco, two should be added to make it 54 for the continent.
You see, we are talking about nations and territories that are part of CAF. Confederation of African Football.
Right, because outside the country, we been about 56 because Centelina Mukango, your islands be across the continent. What does it?
Okay,
and I'm making
Professor, Maminko and the Cam Horman,
Yes.
Jason Yamifedo. And me feel from Namka Prempil. Who's a
Morocco.
Racing Club, Real Racing Club. Racing Club Santander.
Yeah.
Okay, it's lovely. Jedediah.
F.
Young common on it, but it did kind of brand that day. Or see me, no. Yen train or no do Gidi say, Arsenal, no matter the squad there for a becker, no matter bro for a berry, a bad trophy, G, Nicholas will be adding a confidence at Arsenal because for him, Arsenal will not win the league. Still, Arsenal beat my league now, no one to win.
But breaking news back over to my fan. Who said no? Sergio can say, and it had been discussed all over. Say, Hamza Issa is not coming to Kumasi.
Yes.
Am I in a flight? The flight ticket, and I am saying, no, I can't get to having cared to her. Then pages the better so. From Jomo Kenyatta to Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Sana and the flight, no, at Sana and
Nanko be departed, Abbey.
Obey the party at China.
China 15
Yes, at China 10 p.m.
Okay.
And Obeko Kenya. To Kenya, then to Joburg. Nanka BBA. But then Crab and it's a house for convincing also. And the flight in the down your screen. See it. And Crab and say, hard for convincing the neighbor.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Now, what terminating the contract, then they need no. And
finally, hard for convincing that is the latest. Hard for convincing the neighbor. In Tiano, I can a flight ticket in the down your screen. Yeah, I'll be to be a year free. So,
no, mommy, the invitation from Club, no, Siwelele FC from South Africa. Your trials, no cool.
Okay.
1 month trials.
The bottom line is
yes.
Obe to a China. Obe to.
Oh, yeah, non campesa mukata consortium. Mukata ne details. Okay.
And one.
The passport okay. Okay.
And no one will be able to say Hamza is assuming any.
Okay.
Into the bottom.
Into that club no inviting. Say Omra a 1 month trial. And then he necessary to Nyamia Admechina.
Yes.
Nti has for convincing say omebonwe no we ya on for flight in Concrete on twice kwa na wenyanko.
For now the most important thing is that he's
whether Hamza Issa is coming out.
Onko or tina no. The bottom line is that
he's part of the team traveling to Kumasi.
Simple.
Okay. Okay.
He has fans na mo bamobu na mo mudi areho no. Your striker is coming to Kumasi.
Na Hamza Issa oye Ishmaelado ana Dombo T ana ya obekase oba na say unsenka those times in match you say no player we baby or maybe not senka this you could have be how many?
4 goals.
4 goals.
Yes.
And that's why he has top scorer now.
No, he's the second top scorer to Maule Wayo.
And 4 goals there on his own.
Tarango league now ya bodu now.
No, I said 4 goals
well, whichever way, he's the second top scorer.
Second top scorer of the team.
Has only 15 goals.
Can you imagine?
15, no. Maule Wayo has a 5. And Hamza is a 4.
So he's had almost 1/3 of the entire team's goals.
Exactly.
Right.
And if he's coming, then a key player is coming.
Obviously. And I think within their ranks, he's their biggest boy.
Yeah.
Within their ranks, he's their biggest boy.
And them say has from penny for me to me boy Juma the neighbor no my idea.
My idea.
So Hamza Issa is coming.
That's simple.
Okay.
Now to Aman on it.
No, I'm conjuring my brains. What I say for?
You're racking your brains.
It's some big questions, but sometimes you crack your brains.
You
crack your brains. But what I say, I meet you. Mr. Sindrin, how to answer questions that people have posed. What I say, I'm listening to you and I'm trying to conjure my brains as to how I can answer questions at PPM. What I say?
Now, Mr. From.
And the guy is looking at his phone. Hopefully, it's another question. We don't know.
We crowd the new deal. Everywhere bright there.
Okay.
Please ask the new kid on the block, Bright Taylor. What happened in Kotoko's next league game after playing Adriana FC in the FA Cup? Isaac Mensah, Akukari. Has Kotoko played Adriana FC before meeting Hasselhoff the next game? And if yes, what was the score line? The same person. All right. What's remember now? You have a in the city. In the young
And now I share Hull City. Any team I feel Chelsea or the FA Cup. Now Liam Rosinia, Obiani me say, or ya Juma or Hull City, and Omo Pamono. A chain on ya Strasbourg Juma, and then finally, what team Yababi Pim or Chelsea or Dina Juma. Na enra uramu hono MKM Stadium na a payback time na ode ekwa akoma. Clearly social Hull City team na Chelsea on the other hand almost making sure some be mad if you guys opportunity to play. And the Senegalese international aboard the finals of the AFCON Mamadou Sarr or Strasbourg Omokofa and Eba no. Sir Franco and the guy was given the opportunity to start alongside around here, friend Wesley Fofana. Now, I announce on the present with that pass. Our dema Estevao William. Estevao control ball no. Or show goalkeeper no Antimia and Shep. Antimia nya the composure ni and no ball no etimi e fast. And no ne kwaya Abranti and fast so announce on the presence on the field of play. And che and Liam Delap. And so pressy goalkeeper Flex. And a bono eba beto and no be any say incubating the ball not what him. Unfortunately, after ball ni ball pour there beto than him on so intimia more ball no intimia and what him. Into Chelsea a control game in a dominating play. But a crown on before so breaking the three back line of Hull City na yeding. Paddy McNair, John Edgan, and then McCarthy. Omone three back and no more than goalkeeper Flex. Into omu ye juma until Pedro Neto and Enra Obi Oshe game bi an say Pedro Neto no Estevao no omu interchange baako right na baako ba number 10 baako ba number 10 na baako right. That was the arrangement that coach at the moment. And first go on your screen from Pedro Neto and team the ball to at them and Liam Delapa chances no dey na nko but the hold that player and his ability and see a supply the other auxiliary players behind him no. And on the first one, ultimately, Pedro Neto, team the ball, no, at two at them. Or saying, and the second one, once again, it was from Liam Delap. And the sunset, no, at the man, before Liam Delap was a best set, Estevao Bill. I'm Estevao, sweating the ball, no, at me at two at them. Now, finally, Pedro Neto, and so a bonny hat tricker. Enra Neto, hat trick in terms of goals, the first career hat trick for Chelsea. And Liam Delap and a hat trick of assist. But then now, Pierre who said, dear Maliam Rosinia, Epe, Andre Santos, Asemno Eye, he comes in with a different style, different profile, and over the progressive play, and the vertical pass of the man midfield now, all the midfielders, no, a profile, no institutes, and then players are more opportunity, no. Osha, Mama Desai impressed, Andre Santos impressed, Estevao. If you saw about Chelsea, was she go in the Champions League? Was she go in the EFL? Was she go with the Premier League? Was she go with the FA Cup? Into competition, Bia. This is about Chelsea. Only opportunity, I can. Bia was she go 7 goals scored so far for Estevao William and Enra once again. Garnacho Sanchez said the best position in your bench. Franco Musa Basobodi for you to endure Garnacho for all this while you've done well. My dear papa, because Garnacho, he plays as if he has won Ballon d'Or. Born in Swan, crossing and co, and China and co, the cut back pass and co, the cutting and co, the creativity on Timmy Nedman, and all the opportunities opportunities or Modiama Ganacho. Goals no so I ma.
For me, he's one of the most inconsistent players. In one game, he will give you a top-notch performance. Then, Obeko off several games. Uman was a PM back.
After Arsenal, wako off. After 2 classic goals against Arsenal, wako off. Ganacho intime my back view. And then against Hull City, he was just ordinary on the field of play. Guys, no munya be boy, no muchre bibi no. That was no Ganacho. In all, Chelsea itimisha Liam Rosini are finding the right rhythm. The fluidity is working for Chelsea, and they are playing so well. At Chelsea, are qualified. I'm call burning to the next stage of the competition. Big games basu weekend we na me PM was Spain. A honor Real Madrid ball against Tima Yefreno. Real Sociedad. Me we remember be we were asking a question now obusa no me person me matches the way.
Okay.
Real Sociedad and Madrid ball was Santiago Bernabeu. Obien who said the first leg the ND 2-1 in favor of Madrid. Real Sociedad home ground, the San Sebastian Emma and Yema Tibikoyi. Madrid last game against Valencia. Mastella are difficult grounds for Real Madrid in recent times. But the last game, Abeloa will be any GDO and Monaco Tibiko secure the 3 maximum points for Real Madrid. Barcelona bebo on Monday against Girona. Into Madrid 8 Misha. Omo kwa first on the league table. And don't forget, just 1 point per the dem between Barcelona and team Real Madrid. Inti Osha said Nima Timiko ye Edima Madrid on Beba first. Now, so what she team a friend Real Sociedad. Almost see your team by quad this season inches how mopa. A woman say Osha Alex Romero, their goalkeeper has been there. Ofa Obi to say Avans Ubeda and Catalea. Almost 2 center back pair, no, or more Bomodin. Odrozola is playing very well. Oh, here's Sergio Gomez. Into Omo back four, no. I experienced back four alongside their goalkeeper. Midfield, Pablo Martin, Carlos Soler from Valencia to Paris Saint-Germain to West Ham United, and now to Real Sociedad. Tefikusa Kubodi injury, he will not be available. Into 4-4-2 Omuromuno, Goncalo Guedes, and then Mikel Oyarzabal. 2 guys how that is how they will set up. Vini will be back for Madrid in this particular game because the last game against Valencia accumulated cash into one team and Kwankobo sa game ye. Mbappe is always scoring for fun. And last week he could no ni game ni bebe no. Owie no timi nya baako editum increase in Italy no. Apart from Vini coming back, Rodrigo is not fit, Jude Bellingham is not fit. But so share baller omuko boy El Masteya in the absence of Vini, Rodrigo and then Jude Bellingham. Nature's Madrid I decided say Omube push Barcelona to the last limit. Na enyema timi akoye at their mom. So they are not leaving any stone unturned. And Washa since 2023 Real Sociedad very near against Madrid no. Omun timine omu emobile. And Asensio Dienhuisen gradually Apekia Timia combine so well. Dani Cavallal expressed in displeasure to Antonio Pintus. Said this is a World Cup year. And the last time Sevan Kuname can say Spain team no be aji who saw Mobaji World Cup no be away. Dani Cavallal on right back. Say a bench onye fit for games. Uyu on free Rodri has been a pale shadow of himself. But on your player, unya the attention even when he fails to live up to expectation. Oko Paris Saint-Germain, Fabian Ruiz, who has been their best midfielder in the last 2 years, on also any issues when it comes to injury. There is no Alvaro Morata. Inti the experienced guys within the Spanish national team, no, omonya problem with injuries, and Dani Cavallal is one. But social Madrid performance at home at the Bernabeu against Real Sociedad, there was a difference. Is to make sure say Oyarzabal or Goncalo Guedes will not come to the party. Madrid were everything to win against Real Sociedad at home. Team Madrid win in this particular game. Oko Italia, derby mienu na eba so ewo. Bako derby de Italia. Ewo San Siro. Juventus versus AC Inter Milan and the Debom. The first one, of course, so at the J Arena, no. Team your friend Juve winning by 4-3, 7 goals, 3, and of course, so at the J Arena in that particular game. Inter Milan against Juve. Nancy Juve, a whole day, San Siro, no, Say Ode to 2 Inter Milan playing at home. And Christian Kivu play so well in the Serie A. But in the problem this season, big games, especially at the Giuseppe Meazza. Oshaya, Atletico Madrid Babesheno, Liverpool Besheno, Arsenal Eba Besheno. And in some games in the Italian Serie A, AC Milan so Eba Besheno. E omuso otimishe Atlanta, oni Napoli ebo draw, otimishe Fiorentina. But the problem working for Inter Milan this season, no, big games. And not any idea, coach your friend Christian Kivu. Now, so Inter Milan on the other Juve on the other hand, almost your team are gradually under Spalletti. They are playing very, very well, and the stability of Gelson Bremer at the back line, etimi abuamo. Inti Cambiaso Nsua stay fit, Pierre Kalulu on the right, Cambiaso Beba left, Lloyd Kelly and Gelson Bremer are two centre backs. No Abamate food of Lucatelli, Kefrem Turam. He was a game changer in the first derby d'Italia Basso at the J Arena. And then Weston McKennie, na Ofa Obi Etise, Francesco Consansao, Ofa Obi second Yildiz, and then Jonathan Davis. In a 4-2-3-1. And only choir Obofa so pretty. For Inter, it is the usual 3-5-2, but they will be missing Nicola Barrera, Hakan Chakanoglu, two campaigns in midfield. Omube misi omu enyina. So, Sausage, Manuel Akanji, Alejandro Bastoni, no more De Marco, any Luis Enrique on the right. Adiaba kwa high Inter this is in Pano. The absence of Denzel Dumfries. And I'm saying only right to hold into no. Untimim provide the channel of supply now no the mom and that tackles or the bema defensively. I'm a backline IF5 no. Luis Enrique ain't me because Luis Enrique is not a natural right wing back or a right winger and a coach you know at the neighbor into defensive duties yeah no or a suspect kakra and who are you with him now enipa ni modebo so enipa he operate from that side can I hear this so I'll stop here this how you are good to go for the midfield Sausage Henrik Mkhitaryan Ebeba Beka Demarco ne Henrique hon and then Lautaro Martinez, Lilian Thuram. These are the guys. Obi say, Omu ebetimi. I make sure say Inter betimi awenia. Marcos and then Lisandro Martinez. The guys. Juve also watch out for them. But Juve say, Oma who they was San Siro no also. So Franco make a double chance for Inter Milan in this particular game.
I see.
Napoli airball against AS Roma Eufie. Roma in their last 4 games, Omu Timi Lusumi and Sato Aso and San Omu Babe winning their last game. The HN say Gian Piero Gasperini and more day born in the last quarter the Enko ye. Yenim problems are team my friend Roma etimi akom within this particular season in terms of some mubenya quality dia ba around. But so Napoli omusu problem na kwa koye injuries Zambo Aguiza of David Neres, Billy Gilmore, inti echire no hu Joan Jesus kakra, no abehu Ramani kakra, no hu Bigono so kakra, no abehu Di Lorenzo kakra. Omuntimi nya a stable backline. Ho abehu say Matias Gutierrez nso ababebo kakra, Spinazzola ensunye. Omu gusu asisan esa. Sometimes if they decide to go in for a 3-back, who Politano is turn to bebo as a right wing back. There's balance a man Antonio Conte yet take. None more debotimi so no. Napoli lucky sad no. But at least or ye do bet me be to sustain the team this particular season. Now so here do free wa. Market you say omu bebo the 3-back with Spinazzola, Politano, ebe operati, midfield of Stanislav Labotka, Scott McTominay, Elmas, Abranti FN Vegaras, and you have Rasmus Holland leading the line for Tima, your friend A Napoli. Now, so we'll shut up Roma team now. Dybala will be back. Lorenzo Pellegrini is available. Donya Malid, Eba, or the goals to no Maomo. Matias Sol is there. Manu Kone is available. The back line of Bekali, Ofobise, Avan Indeka, Gianluca Mancini, and then Wesley Franca. Ufobise Selic. All these guys are there. But Seranko, Omurum against Napoli at the Diego Armando Maradona. Tima your friend Roman Trey. So Omu Rasa Avenue, Omu Wahodia, Omu Ebitimi at Napoli. Intime call for Napoli win in that particular game. Arsenal playing Wigan Athletic, I don't think say a match I will see a set time BBB with the current form of Arsenal.
I'm going to say Antoine Semenyo are Premier League Player of the Week. Okay. And then Mediema, any Adriana game na baneri 1-1 yes, Mediema in your penalty 94th minute. Omonon fan she.
Mubarak na boy
yeah. Mubarak abo penalty
na.
Is it minim say Adriana you know na go na. Is it Prince? Prince was saying no better chiku massive for penalty no. Or they drew takwa.
So it's a draw.
Yeah, it's a draw. One.
So has got the can.
Yes, if Hasselhoff
can
wins,
gain some grounds.
Yes, I think if
either way.
Hasselhoff goal stars. So we may know win this weekend. They will reduce the by
even including Kotoko. So Kotoko too is in the
but
Kotoko 44.
That's it.
And Ediana that's second or 37.
37.
Meaning Ucheli by 7 points.
Yes.
It will have has in Kotoko 36, 35 now. Olidi Kotoko 9.
Let's not take out goal stars.
Goal stars
we hear Adriana if any medium freewa Hasselhoff. Maybe Hasselhoff can goal stars. And they were 36, 36. So they are the matches.
Right.
So if Has wins, they go 39.
Right.
Meaning so we reduce points number 5. If Gold Stars wins, on also reduce points, I'm an abeka 5. Kotoko de so sharp, we reduce I'm an abeka 6. What I say?
No, but so regardless, all these teams can gain grounds.
Yes.
That's all. I want to gain grounds.
Let's not surpass Gold Stars.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Matthias. Oh, I can understand.
Yes. Gold Stars need defending champions.
And the year,
the year say Kotoko until per se will be competing with Mediema.
Gold Stars who play virtually the weakest side Ghana.
They are playing at home to Holy Stars.
Yes.
So Gold Stars is more likely to take the second position after this week.
Keep the heat. For a league season, for a league competition, like I said, in 12 years, it's not been defended. What I say, so that means the heat will be on media.
Yes, they will go second position, 5 points between them and Mediema.
Not heat,
kakra.
So that means teams can gain grounds.
Good.
This depending on the outcome of one match.
So it's like as a dropping of points by Mediema. Na yaman common say a done deal, no. To 2 year boy say kakra.
But interesting because Ghana matches in the morning.
No, the game born in Ra.
Okay.
And a year rained off.
Oh my majesty.
Until a year rained off now. Minutes na kano. Ade chano papa near the
okay.
Spain for the starters are name
and Ghana emulated.
Those days nanka ombesa boni nyina fufuro. Ni a shegu say the ka 1 minute.
Mika, you are on the floor. What's go first now? Mika in Kotokoni also years back. Was it 1997? The Mountaineers were leading. Just 34 minutes, and no Surabi any gate. Insio put up. Then they so they come the next day. You have to start all over. And Okowini is always going to be a very tall order. And Umunyama was shed.
It became draw.
So, but also when I think it's very fair.
It is fair.
We're very fair, pa. Minutes now, Kano. I'm like 10 minutes. 10 minutes now. Because in football, 10 minutes in the dozen.
We put the 10 minutes 67.
Oh, so some about 23 minutes or so. No. There's going to be much pressure, pa.
But there one playing at home. We hear points badly. 94th minute. On your penalty, all eyes on you,
and you missed it.
Boy, need to say Prince.
Prince, I'll say.
Make a keeper.
Yeah,
Prince, also say so. Marquine.
So we got a league 3 points. We say we got a league 3 points. So
Kaka.
Goalkeeper na the Kaka.
So no boys keep fresh. Bremen. And no call Nania. From Nania no ban as a camp. Only ne mame and then papa ni omu free insuta be possible. Nti okobo ni kurom team asekem
Dr. Keke is appointing
nti enu mu an kanani ade ni tukwa omo ko okra na omo sa bae
I see
na okopie mu aduana
Andy
Andy Bem who say we cry a league 3 points a league but how much more share on the stroke of full town Enko World Cup and you miss look at Pierre Wami
that was another one
the penalty on the ball
on the Doctor, just you call World Cup.
They were just 1 kick away from the World Cup.
That was the last major activity. Where they league 3 points, I can understand. Where the Ushem World Cup.
But you know what? Sa win we know. And Kemo league title almost to Same funny say.
Oh, Debbie.
Debbie. No, let me
You didn't
finish.
get it right.
Me too, I say.
And mom, almost.
I'm saying say.
Somebody caught up with 16 points. Okay, you make your point. Yeah.
I'm saying say, if Mediama
add one.
Member masa, and I'm in Casem Rasa. Se Mediama and G League ya.
They will look back at the match.
Continue one kick in say. In Casa kick way me abeji league. In Casa kick way the Equa Africa. In Casa kick way the sponsors in this bow. So that one kick is equally crucial.
I disagreed with you, and we are still on the foreign staff. The can say, Obi leading Yonko 16 points. Then it was caught up. What me can assist? So just a single digit, less than 10, single digit. No, Kodoko lead has to lead 16 points.
Obviously, the 1 point G-League.
No, I can understand, but no, but I'm talking from where you are coming from. Where is leading by just some 8 points. You can't do even the halfway stage of the second round. What does it? No, Obi lead this. No, can say Obi lead this 16 points. Obi the top of 16 points. Obi was able to catch up with the 16 points, you know. In Ghana's Premier League. So that's the precedent.
What Akwadameku, the history of Ghana football, Muda. Akwadameku.
Who's Akwadameku? Why? Who can win?
Akwadameku.
No, who can win? Who can win?
Maybe by Kotoko has now 1 point in the Dantemo. Omu yes, na Akwadameku ni Dantemo. 2005.
Ansana I Alejani ni Kwabnayaru. Stop ya Sofuko Kwem. Okaya. Power FC nyaha 2 nebi. Na Kotoko sabe share no mutwin. Enti na o te sa asya. Tie commentary na Kotoko so asya.
It that 1 point was Dantem from say a friend Akwadameku.
No, league has been one of goal difference.
Let's end it then.
Now, minimum so Arsenal match no against Brentford now.
Yes.
So Arsenal win the league now. Martinelli ball now one shell.
They will look back to that one. They will look back to that 1 point.
Martinelli ball now one shell.
Yes.
No, and I'm on league. I agree the Pierre woman was a global one.
We are not even comparing that to.
Yes. On the weight of the 2 penalties. But media forcing Yankopa almost went to me and league now.
They will look at that penalty. Especially when the Obeji few months it be a 1 point, you know, they will look back at that.
I don't think pressure by Mubarak so after missing this penalty in the crucial minute.
But one thing the Prince was say only bebo penalty careful.
No,
because uti an interview after the Kotoko game now the person was trying to say before the game when the goalkeeper trainer etnasi omo opponent no mu ni mo bia number 1 penalty taker.
So it's smart.
Into mudi can steady team no ne kobo no the number 1 penalty taker send obo ne penalty. Osi no mu nim se Kotoko samba ne bo penalty. Na samba umunim so obegina ho baby obebode ato into di kan ho lo and behold he met it in court. What I say into uni be share you careful
middle league as a cam ne pro players so called pro players on war atomako phobia so na don qualify baba yara or 2 penalties wa makom ho na
Prince say
and no the bad division 1
I see into unya penalty against Prince you careful on the theory was say I agree with Manuel Neuer. Manuel Neuer's appeal for protection of goalkeepers in their area, especially when there is a corner kicks or set pieces. It's worse in the EPL in recent times. It's a league that is notorious for not protecting goalkeepers even when opponents block them from coming out to attack set pieces. Arsenal are the worst perpetrators in the EPL. And most teams are copying the act. Goalkeepers need to be protected in all leagues. Kofi Broadcasting. I don't know you're common. Kofi Suni ne ya dwen Arsenal for Nancy de adwuma di omo. No ma esusu. I say I am common eba ekwa abonten.
I feel goalkeepers are protected in their area. But on say Premier League, you know, Spain, everything is discussed in the Premier League. Italians, I said the sporting directors here, but the moment that England for the so no sporting director, I be in case you we are now, back then, not forgetting we coach our chess skills or training ground.
Yeah.
Teams are employed those type of coaches. But in Arsenal, Omakofa set piece specialists. They are not a fair team to employ a set piece specialist. But it is discussed all over the place. It is discussed all over the place because it is England. And so Washa, on what time I say game no ya be bonus run femina. Spain for no omo pe turf no be a game so omo attention ni area balls omo more leaping power area durability and you take advantage of corner kick set pieces and those kind of additions e boama game timi ko yi no nti enya Arsenal nko a Arsenal for no ewo where when it comes to corner kicks are omo mostly within the box no omo ko gina keeper ni na bi gina na chi but watch your Brentford for na omo wa one guy called Michael Kayode ono na to omo true no ball no beto ho ko fatal no de apepa ho na ni true che free kick
o to see at box ni mo
she go no omo de take an against Arsenal it was similar it is all your goalkeeper within your zone there was so man ho ye it is the reason why unko our advantage when it comes to so be useful within your area. But Franco, minimum 16 yards, no, the other one keeper. 6 yards. 6 yards, we don't call keeper.
But in recent times, if you be a bear 3, na keeper no jina line, so no ma be jina wenim. So the bear won't mean PMA.
By who impede the keeper and the referee better foul?
But they prevent you from coming out.
But Franco, you better than your bokona kicker, because you players and courses yard boss. That is not possible. See, because of goalkeepers, because
until recently, na nye gidi sao. Arsenal said peace coach in na for win na. She's a keeper no to me ma fix it.
And nothing America said they are making good use of the height of the centre backs. Into goalkeeper no na also oma unsemu yeding because so we share 6 yard box ni ma. Goalkeeper wa hoden was reach obia ho. Players no e wo mo height, omo leaping power, but omo ni omo nsa. Oh, so that is your advantage. And
even PD goalkeepers still in the Premier League.
Oh, so it has to do with the referees. It has to do with the referees. Omuna was
what's it me kind one? Self-answer. Oh, Jaguar, yes. Oh, one of the great. Oh, you are right, but you was banned some time back. With this blows, how can you? 19. What year ne ban is out Self-answer kura? 1992. Oh, has in the war.
Yeah, has in the war.
One match in Sio. What's a ball no? Ya BT keeper no. But not in Sio no preventive ball from entering. Is it Kumasi based referee on JWK Atta whistle for a goal?
So you remember all this?
On him, 4 hefty graphically say 4 hefty blows from Emmanuel Ama, Salif Ansan, and one Joseph Ado on the Kumasi officials.
Punchy.
So do you know what happened? Spare the Rose, Paul Lachal, Jodo was banned. Salif Ansan was banned. Ama was banned for life. I'm telling you.
Ama
Senegal. Upon the force original. He said almost repa. Yeah. Only I know crowd. When they lifted the ban, I see still Oma Joado in Barcelona. All lifted ban no. I see Oma not Joado Dimupa in the Barcelona Olympic and the 2 team no. Team make it Barcelona. Or a Ghanaian or boy in the qualifiers. But FA decided it's not going.
Oh, okay.
Into Omuyi Joado Efrimu. But justice was only done, say. You call Atlanta in the 6 Olympics, you know. Olympic Games, now we see of 3 over 8 players.
Yes.
That was how come Joado got the chance to play at the Olympic Games.
You know, Atlanta
96. That was time I started to see 3 over 8 players. But in the 2, Joado would have been there in his own right as player or less than 23.
Thank you very much.
Oh, so the bar, yeah, I don't know. Fine.
Football
it does.
The only problem they say goalkeepers need because of Rango. So you beat some man on ya. Or you beat some Courtois. Or you beat some candidate Stega. Or you beat some Donnarumma. Or you beat some Vicario. Nauma, Gabriel, Saliba, in our upper hand, unikis. But you beat some goalkeeper. Once a goalkeeper would him the ban who's shot.
Yeah.
And the onya strength now. Or the Berua, Gabriel, Saliba, Mosquera. Defenders are more height, almost higher strong when they are needed to beat me. When you say who been the ass, no more obedience say John Stones, no more about what they are needed. But I think within the 6 yard box, I was a referee moment in all. The Frank wouldn't say FIFA won't be goals. If the goals in a bar, they will just enjoy it.
Of course.
On the issue of Arsenal beating me at Diana Montemini, still, would say Arsenal with the chance to win it as compared to any other team. all because omo was squadder. So be prayer unhu so be a bra. The only problem Arsenal for be express concern is with all these kind of creators. If I so Arsenal for number 10, omo Eze, omo Odegaard, omo Kahaves, omo right side, omo Madueke, omo Saka, omo Martinelli, omo Trossard left, omo Jokeres, omo Jesus. But still, omo Bogema they depend on set piece to score. And no, they Arsenal for be worried. Say upon all these players, Mikel Merino Mumai. So Arsenal Bobo no Mubechegua. This is still almost I could rely on set pieces. Why all these creators and all these quality materials here available? And then I be bring that doubt and again the mentality of the Arsenal team and how almost here bottle league titles in recent times. No, and many people be new or money say or Bobetimi Aje. Should be an appointment door, not sure baby a babidu. But me can what and I say, oh, Brentford. Or much Aston Villa, or more between Newcastle United and only Arsenal Abebo draw. So it is not as if a Brentford team who are not playing well. They have Mattia Jensen and Ago Thiago is next to Ellen Holland. The goalkeeper race. So a few individuals within their game, and look at them against Manchester United. They played well in the first leg. Had Chelsea for until a few games on they was training. Until let's respect that. But again, when the Arsenal, it is Pep Guardiola. So who's Pep Guardiola the Arsenal or Yambecho? So who's Manchester City the Arsenal or Yambecho? Especially the second round, the City Akofa Semenyaba when you player of the month, Maggie, you have stabilized your Ellen Holland goes where it goes. Basarango. The Manchester City team and the Arsenal and Liverpool first now. No more almost shaking on. I don't see that team in this City team. It almost they've been consistent in the second round of the season. But I don't see that City team in this City team. And don't remember me what did say still Arsenal were the better position to win the EPL. Me not sure Arsenal team are nearly going on beating me at PPO. This is illegal because Manchester United, Chavanko, afraid of many consistent performance. She the Ruben Amorim na be Manchester United. Enzo Maresca at a point, able 8 games Penua winning back up.
Sure.
Onusu no you be Bobino. He was not thinking about competing for the league title. Look at how Liverpool has struggled, even playing at home, no mulusu to Manchester City. Man United in their run and then Yamanque. Now United the room more and for that coach Liverpool. Into all the team behind Arsenal are struggling. Into a few way, someone to me and there. Then I don't see any season I do money so beat me. I still feel say City are playing well, but Arsenal a better place to win the Premier League this season.
Okay, I know and the camp and so at the end no. My incorrect way, I think say number of African countries in CAF from 54. There are a good number of comments here, but 54 for CAF. Until it still stands to the fact say a 58, a 28, you have more than half of the African countries partaking in the African Cup of Nations. Doctor, I said, Doctor, please let Andy know that what Arsenal players do during corner kick is very disturbing. I think the referee board should do something about it. Yeah, Odru from Accra, Medina. Okay, yeah, also dear, I don't know. When you say, ask the professor whether it is true that my darling club Accra's Vogue used to have a foreign coach who, throughout his years in Ghana, never lost to Kotoko in the league. Or say, Yao, a champion, or Kaishi Accra. Doc, in the 1968 African Cup held in Sudan, there were as many as 8 Kotoko players in the team, and they were nicknamed the Asmara 8 because the Black Stars team was based in the city of Asmara. Who were those Kotoko players? From Joe White Abanze. Question with dear. Bibia de dipefe se unim bibia. Okay. Prof Mzana obinsu so
South, you know, nobody can Polo ne Zako no.
Nim somebody can polo de no. But me hwe we nso so no so dey ma Bright. Or say, please, I know Bright is good at going deep on sporting personalities. Can he tell us more about the profile of referee Daniel Lai and his games involving both Kotoko and Haas in league matches. Isaac Ajiman and also Eddie Free Atonsu. Okay. And I will say, what are the results in Kumasi between Asante Kotoko and House of Oak in Kumasi in a World Cup year? Okay. Okay, in a World Cup year, no, so Kotoko ne has here saying his city. I think that is all he wants.
Okay.
So
Polo ni we know. Yes. You see, this is what happened on 1991 or retire Polo from playing. And the Polo see there be obetimi abo. So Polo joined Olympics. So 1991 Nana Hariza Konsu call Haas from Olympics to Haas. So but doctor, I see it happening around the same time. No Polo air corner. Polo air called the other side of the capital. No Konsu air called the other side. What I say, also moved from Olympics to House of Folk. So that was how come that movement. That Polo was retired from House of Folk and he felt he could play more or more years ahead to play. So see Odebi on the DNA Obeko. Zakon so see on also Wajai because March be the wish or more one year and a whole lot of so it happened around the same time October November 1991. And Omunina a move here. On Omuna so achieve we bri. Or see how many years in the Polo ball only no Polo ball only for just 2 years. After 1993 and Polo retired from football. Of course, Zako de Otwasu di Jumanusa were retired but one way or the other and we're still connected to the game of football. And was also folk the first team Apollo coach. I'm saying coach advanced stars from Winneba. Of advanced stars, you know, before the professor, or before the dribble magician, no, Eba, Accra, House of Folk. After House Apamo, Coach Paha. Now Coach Paha was sacked in 1993-94. That paved way for Polo. Now as a coach, CEO, we are friend of Frank Sawyer on. I don't know. I think Frank Sawyer is the first CEO of House of Folk to die in office. To die like he died
was
in his capacity as House of Folk CEO. Not a board secretary, but he took over as CEO of the club. No team, no matches no koye kura. Of course, 92 Amabo drove the Wu, Oli, and Dwarfs. So Opamo, we can say Gavrila the pa by a pa and so by and then baby no mofa Polo edi buy. So that is the question now. I might transfer to the best of me. They met me a young Polo near Rizako 91. They both came. Joe Obibisa said coach award the highest number of wins in the league matches between Haas and Kotoko. Dr. Naru, I think this should be 8. And so let's try and get the breakdown of 6, 7, 8 times out. Coach Bako, Etimel Winnie, House Kotoko league matches. Because Malik we need 3, 87. Doctor 2, 86. So you've gotten 5. We're winning Bakunsu 93. We're winning Bako 2005. Wow. So we got some 7. So
Malik Jabe.
Let's get the breakdown right. 86 Oshe Haas home and away over 2 legs. 2-1 in Accra. 2-1 in Kumasi, 1-0 in Accra. That was match. I catch us and Miko Shebino. Mura Park 9 o'clock. The match was played in 85, but it was for the 85-86 season. Doc 9 o'clock na Park Ayama. And upon 9 Nemeti Stadium on Polechi. It was jammed packed and House of Folk Kotoko won the match 2-1. Malik Jaber are taking over the helm as coach of Asante Kotoko. Malik twice with the Nkonim retail leg in Accra 1-0, 3 minutes. Kotoko got the only goal of the match. My good friend Sarah Mensah may so rest in peace. Then what was about 87 season? That season Umbo League in 3 times. First round, Kotoko share 2-0. Second round, Kotoko share 1-0. Almost like round robin, Kotoko we need 2-0. Nina no Malik ne coaching. So 3 plus 2 will give you 5. Dr. Noah Sako 1993. Kotoko ni has Accra. Yeah, now Kotoko African Club Championship finals now Mulusu to Zamalek. Malik again was the coach. Kotoko win the match 1-0. You can say from Pomanso na share penalty in 2005. Malik Ebium Ebe winning 3-1. So Doc, I think the man has gotten some 7 El Clasico wins.
Yeah. So that would be
who's a record. No coach Ben better win 7-8 times because as league match.
Wow.
No win 7.
Malik Jabber.
Oh, why are there? Uncle Mimi coach.
He's currently the technical advisor.
What the cup games?
The question was league. What does it?
The cup games.
Or she almost Supreme Council.
Supreme Council 86.
What does it? The league. So Uncle Mimi, if I was a coach. Coach Bianc, anytime I has, but maybe I'll consult Malik.
But he's the technical advisor now.
Oh, now to this day?
Yeah.
Oh, right now?
Currently, so a technical advisor.
Oh, yeah,
at Kotoko.
Oh, okay. The first thing first, he is the technical advisor. That's the portfolio. Makuhuno training ground, so about 2-3 times. He's the technical advisor.
Oh, okay.
As what I say, coaches in the Gina Drinchre. And also Munjino. I ask them for
no question. Mama understand you. I'm from the last one and say no way.
But lest I forget, we know so or say we are enjoying the professor, and we need to squeeze everything out of him before he run back to the state to raw at there. Now we are enjoying that.
I'm giving Constance.
Did Ablodi ever missed a penalty in open play as an Asante Kotoko player? And was he the first player ever from Accra House of Oak to join Asante Kotoko and later captained the Porcupine Warriors? Samet Yakubu Tafo Kumasi with the later part.
So on sharp. Me can we know then that Brighton's baby. So on sharp. We are sharp, that means we are sharp. David Sharp, blow the penalty.
David
Sharp, no, the more Olympics, no top 4. Or blow the penalty. But Bloody was great in terms of conversion rate from the sport. I saw Bloody the first time I was Mansia. Mansia in Ashanti.
Stadium what you want?
The Mansia, which part of Ashanti region Mansia?
Obuasi
Bekwa, yeah. Oh, Jemfi Park. I think Bloody is doing the listing probably. You can confirm it.
Champion doesn't miss.
I think has a new plan. That's no plan SARS. That time I'm operating on the left side. And he did very, very well that day. The champion did very, very, very well. No plan share first goal, but has bounced back. I think they won that match 3-1. Ewa Mansie, others here. Or Jemfi Park in Bekwai. And it's one of those consistent performers, Doctor, in the 1990s in Ghana's Premier League, you know. Of course, he came to Kotoko, but Kalilu had captained Kotoko before from House of Folk. What I say?
Kalilu Dramani.
Oh, you remember that name? Oh,
Kalilu Dramani. Oh, I spoke to him not long ago through a friend.
Last year?
Me mate.
Or this year?
Abbas Bundu.
Oh, okay.
Just 2025, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kalilu is there.
Okay.
And he's doing well.
Oh, okay.
So Kalilu also moved from
House of Folk. There was a swap between Kalilu and Mahmoud Ahmed.
Oh.
Yes, yeah.
The great striker.
Safram Soya we are at that time. So Mahmoud Ako has and Kalilu also joined Kotoko.
Yeah.
And they met on the same day.
Kalilu Dramani. Very physical.
Or a tough defender. Or 15 men about House of Folk. So 11 wise. Into that best game, you know. At a point match, you know. Only Salif and Sak crash here. Oh no, the goalkeeper. Now lay flat on the field. Say because doctor, didn't do as to move. Kalilu Dramani and his own goalkeeper crashed. Now conform.
Them playing for House of Folk.
And both were revived. Not this original ever. I don't want to house anyway back into
so town. So Kalilu Sufri has a
Kotoko. And he captain Kotoko, I think.
Yeah.
He captain Kotoko.
Oh yeah, Anna Kotoko, Global Circles, Global Supporters Chairman Zulu. On the opposite year, no, Kalilu Sube captain. Where they have for
Kalilu is captain the Porcupine. But Abolode did very well in terms of conversion from the penalty spot, you know.
Okay.
Or share penalties. But I think at House of Oak too, I think he lost from the spot. He will confirm it against RTU in Accra. About 0-0 B. I think Muniru saved that penalty.
So Kotoko produce good penalty takers.
Abolode share penalty.
Gordon Abolode, Frimpong Manson, Amos Frimpong.
Amos Frimpong share on a good conversion rate.
Why?
Of course, Yusuf. The Douglas share penalty. On the because share. Kotoko has 86, you know, 85, you know. Kotoko penalty no BS rule. No has I think first go as guy pay. I know Kotoko penalty. Has share penalty no amokum. That's nya penalty no. 12 minutes Atifuma has penalty no amokum. I pay bo share. You 5 minutes later Kotoko senior penalty. Doctor, I'm telling you at the stadium. for the first time since me ba ball mu and mo nso players ni obia e ko mu technical team no
ka years then
obia janu the Malik you know the players are talking to Malik everybody on the field all their players so e chere me say e can say Alasan Yusuf ni Razak e kasa but man for be interpreting how that say ka here which is to me because Basavu Jemfile that I catch and say of our ball no Edima Alasan say Alasan ubetimi but now see Razak Ibisani say penalty we ubetimi and Alasan say na here
ka here
and the ball no Emanu or the ball no two Atifu we still here doctor I'm telling you before say no, I can't add this place. You can't ask keeper because of the ball on the share net. You know? So the match ended 2-1. So that was it.
Yeah,
only
one of the stories we are.
But I want to say, Kofuti Radio.
But Abdullah Kasei.
Former Kotoko PRO and currently the UK Supporters Union Chairman.
Yes.
Abdullah Omar.
Yes. Doctor.
He look nice.
Now, Doctor, let me kai one IB. When he odumnya argument be kakra sat am not kotoko he training
war. One argument, Alasan.
Now like about penalty shooting and odum ka say ono one player bebo penalty me onu me ensasha na ya na yede and Alasan ka so bit me na training ground. And on the ball no better about 10 penalties or 10 in na.
Oh, you odum ni na.
Oh, ni na odum anche ba kokra.
Oh, that's why that was a very good race.
Kotoko for you training war baby cricket park so. Inti na meka ka wa de no say Kotoko produce the best players in the country. The only local team I yetimi best African football twice Kotoko. Who hear your players record we informa titinet even True Blasters, Razak Golden Boy, Abasobody players are Jamano Kotoko, a team I see a sumo, na you make sure that team is successful. Kruma.
Okasa Kotoko produce the greatest players.
Yes, ever. Yes.
Okay, Tiwi from Anafi, Kandahar, Sunyai Zongo. Where is our Mohammed Hudu? Oh, Hudu is in the UK. Make us a UT show no mama test. My question is, among Asante Kotoko, Liberty Professionals and House of Folk, which team has produced the greatest players? Anafi, Kandahar, Sunyani, Nyauno Bissau. Wono ye Bissau, so be any answer.
My answer did.
So, Yanun Sikrabeka Kotoko.
The
Liberty Professionals.
Liberty player Ben
Hearts
African footballer
and Asante Kotoko. He won a producing great players.
That is what all the Porcupines will say. One players are African best twice. So it's Kotoko. Well, you see where I'm coming from. Ubisa one are producing great one. That's the question.
Yeah.
And that's the and how do you determine greatness? Maybe I watch African best pen. So Porcupine now produce two players are match Africa Footballer of the Year pen. What I say? So the Porcupines will insist
in Golden Boy, Abdul Razak
and Ibrahim Sande. So the Porcupines will argue in that regard. What I say? Of course, that is the only in Ghana apart from Bedi Pele. He didn't play for neither of these teams.
He played for Real
Tamale United, of course. OG Best in Ghana, he was not playing for RTU. But the point that we are making
is say okay great now, African best need the only yardstick.
Maybe a key determining factor.
Contributions to the Ghana game.
Okay,
especially the Black Stars.
Oh, anyway, that one to be a factor. Yeah.
Contributions to the Black Stars at the World Cup, at the Nations Cup, and all that. I'm sure that's the reason why Liberty is in the picture.
Because of ACN, Asamoah Gyan, of course, Derek
Sule Muntari.
You could be right. So just say you're to your bone, you're digesting all these things.
But doctor, probably I might be saying so wouldn't fair. Michael Essien Koji Best idea was Blaster Nina. He wasn't playing or not on play with Liberty Professionals, not about Chelsea outside. So we are talking about the local players. The good players. You are not going to bring
David, you can't be a producer. Or Bonnie team, every team number P.
No, that's not what.
Otherwise, Unfo Pokunti enka players are Kotoko producing because Obo Kotoko no Jack Obo baby.
Yeah, but
when we say produce.
When you look at the records of Opokunti here and Sana OP now, it's still the only player for this 6 minutes.
Why not produce great players? Liberty players here, indeed they produce them.
Right.
Liberty picked Sule Muntari from secondary school and Obetima Boami from Okes. Makelesi Ofa no Yakwada. Asamoah was a cracker. Bafuja, name them. Derek Osu Boatin. Alhaji Slaitete, may his soul rest in peace. These are guys on no afa omotiti omo. Inti ye can players a Liberty a producer.
I'm a professional.
Oh wait, yeah, but untumi nka say omo produce omo. The question is produced. And my understanding of produced there, akwada wa fa na tete no na wanyina be ye kese. Mpacho what I say. But maybe these are issues of opinion. And Okasama Nyefia, I've not said say Liberty na first. I only mentioned their players.
I'll lay off with that.
What I say? Yeah, I mentioned their players and justify why Odi Omudi Bem haven't jived yet.
But I think still Kotoko is the best.
Anyway.
No,
anyway, but say no dear. You better the game no, but
Professor Refi is Reverend Osikofi.
Reverend Osikofi.
So has been Captain Kotoko.
Reverend Obokotoko and son or call has
or has 61 62 no mo J League. The data nane papa Mr. Kwabna Benin and itchi a year on the dynamite car na no mo de e pam e punsu no habo hono tama hono. Na ye bika du say adwuma a company tin wo ye ho adwuma. Ti ko ba se ne mam ne papa ware se me ya ye basa. And ye wonja has no na sikana maame ne pen wo betwa no me Kotoko. So after winning the league for us 61-62 no and or join Kotoko. Enti Osikofi so time Kotoko be Africa ni nyina na oye captain ansana omo opra ye o kai onya accident bi ni ade.
So you didn't make Khalil Dramani.
So by reference to the question, was he the first? What I say was Abroad the first from Haas to Captain Kotoko and see Derby. He was free ban. Abroad wasn't the first.
Yeah, so he's adding to.
Oh, okay.
He's adding to it.
Right.
Like so the guy, the questioner besides Abroad the only player. Then he gave us Khalil Dramani. Osikofi account. All right.
Abroad so prof for say penalty bi so be United no Kotoko.
Oh, see no open play.
Open. Okay, I need a shootout.
Yeah,
open play there.
Question is open play.
Yes.
What I say?
So also go board do have so say and so me refuse.
No, I can say the question was whether Abroad missed from open play.
From open play.
Open play, and he said, let's elaborate open play well.
Okay.
Yeah, ball, no, and a penalty. It's a penalty shootout. BA United, I think 2000, I'm only BA. Kotoko lose training. Kotoko lost saving all their penalties that day. I'm lose on penalties, Mensani that day or Sunyani. But open play there, doc, yeah, boy, and a penalty, no one miss it. That is open play. So he missed an open that day. I think Grey Olympics not a top 4. So almost Olympics. I think Duncan was a coach. I think he confirm it for me.
But let me say, Danny from Asankregwa, I don't know so challenge there. I remember Ablodi missed the penalty against Olympics, which I think the goalkeeper was Bismarck Nyako. Saved his penalty in the league.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Mebana obe boy kakra. Emza questions on the referee now will be the match. No, the Nkofo Danielai. Another question, about 3 questions on Danielai. But the infant to say, you can say Nkofo say so 2 tickets.
For the match.
For the match, say almost to the amount of say abontin so for Meji. Unfortunately, Kotoko nye advance tickets. Until we hear I'm afraid supporters chairman Solusi CA to say omo mayeno yemubo mudi na fe tickets na china no pano yema Tony Mumeji na fe hwe ko yebeche. Until we Randy Nana Kwatin. Mza Randy Nana Kwatin di omo mbe Kotoko ninim no. Master P Chairman P Obuasi Ninua also on no top 40 tickets or the scanama Chairman Ofusu Wari Sanso ena opanyin bi a friend Charles Offin Mafo opanyin Charles Offin Mafo did odimupa but osini di no pe oye Kotoko supporter ono nso se 30 tickets ena yenton fanche eye amanfo na Apia Stadium. He say the deeper and Crawford didn't know Mahamaba.
Okay.
So Apia Stadium.
He's in politics now.
He's in politics now. Those days in Kabia Stadium, no bedroom and a gate. What you say?
What kind of group near Apia Stadium, Abilele, Kobnanya? Look at those groups.
I know them.
Yeah,
Musaki Cats, Apia Stadium, Abilele. Those guys.
Where are they?
Apia Stadium is also 20 tickets.
There be Mika Abilele.
Abilele is around.
Okay, Kobna Nyami. Okay, they are all in the politics now. More in the politics than football. Ah, okay. They are now more in the politicking. Politicking. Okay, anyway. That's it.
Wow, so I will run Tade and almost so politics.
That's the serial callers.
Okay, bright. The Kaya Daniela idea and mommy. Nafi. Yemfa de aka no so ntoaso.
Yeah, Daniela yi obi a ye wo no 11 September. Ti September bia de tosu duba ko no Dana tosu duba ko di ni birthday. O 87 born. And we a product of Accra Academy.
Accra.
Yeah, o Accra na obobo. Osaso you goalkeeper.
I see.
Osaso pe basketball pa.
Or you goalkeeper.
Yes.
And it's just only Asamoah
the say 87 Asamoah so yeah Asamoah is a way what 37 38 be only Asamoah 38 39 be only Asamoah this year yeah this year obenya 39 years 39 years
Asamoah Daniela okay
so and unum say oye of a family of referee so kai elo lie on the D Kotoko has FA Cup 1919.
No papa no.
FA Cup ne kofa ba protest.
Joe
Debradier.
Ahead of the game. Joe Debra were yellow cards.
What the yellow card? Untimi
mo. Kotoko for say yem fa ne mo no be share the cup na kode. Ye be share na jimani. Ye wi amu de munji cup ne nko. So Hello Lai was then the referee.
No. Tinebane David Lai. Another referee retired. And now
Hello Lai Bane David Lai. And David Lai
Bane Daniel Lai.
I see.
So until the Lai family.
Referee never mobilis.
The Lai family. The family no Abbas until the grandson. And an Hello Lai. Best 1990 to date, say August 1990 to date by Marseille. You about 35, 36 years. Until 36 years, 1 year. Ne banya akunya for the very second time wodi Kotoko house match wodi baako
Daniela yi bebrebe nyina wodi Kotoko no house once pe
eno ne ma ade ne yenwa kakra
league match once
yes Daniela yi a dodo na nim ne modemo ne ade a why wotie no wodi baako pe that was year na to folk pe league ade a Daniel Fie ban ye said only go across Sports Stadium ono na odi sa match no. And if you walk, indeed, Kotoko has game, but what he has games, Makuma could do. What do Kotoko do? The last 11 years, what do Kotoko has matches 10. What he has to folk matches 10.
Like Kotoko team for Frobo.
Yes.
Makuma 10.
Yes.
And the house need team for Frobo.
Makuma 10. The very first time Odi has to folk match was defeat the last 11 years was against Liberty Professionals. March 5 for 2015 and it ended 1-1. Tamim Muntali scored first and Abrante and the other Richard Yamwa. No Frazakes Naba, no take an 1-1. If you are has a folk lose just 2 matches pay. When lie 80 inti whoop
me bow say lie di matches na 10 now we do for us no.
Well lose me pay.
And what about Rossi?
And now what draw Mako Miansa? And what we knew in no Kotoko part. The only teams are what me share has when I lie yedi internationalize. Richmond Lam to go be bullet. It was a tender boot go. And a stars so any house of food would ye. And Kotoko so much is you do now wedding.
So lie Jinamua has in 10 lose.
Debbie, dear, who soon say? Kotoko so much is do now what dino. Ono so lose just 1 and it was against Asufu.
Sanya hasa lie Jinama Kotoko lose game.
I win 4. I draw 5. Kumasi day for any club said lie Jinama be in match. Why are they draw? And one also the anti high 5.
Na one ojira muma Kotoko ne hasa winning na ye fine.
Accra Sports Stadium. Inti attorney. And
we teach any ana.
Yes, what try there or a PE teacher and as a physical education or reneba. Udika ko a year school of business. Owie no ba reneba as abe toaso. and what are the Fijasi Senior High School?
One
of the oldest second cycle education Ashanti Kingdom. From Umpany for
Fijasi.
Yeah, we Okes 1937 Idikatewa Ashanti Kingdom first. No about OT. Until if you OT, be a Mansell College, any a year a fiscal moon a beba. Until a fiscal far back 42, 43. And yet say a Fijasi Senior High Commercial. It was basically for Nsanu Juma. Said the man said, said the first since Kofi Mensah quoted since 70s, a Nsanu Juma, any addition, said the Baya will be a basa.
Okay.
So,
right here, we want to
why Ashanti region or boy, greater Accra base.
Referee Diemuno.
Or a greater
Accra. But what Ashanti Montema. In the year, Juma. Yeah,
yes, you can't acquire on a coach here, fiscal team. No, we didn't need the honor. Me Huruno.
Oh, and Takon only a fiscal for coach.
Oh, now, Deba. No, when there's a one or into football. Or Bobby Sope. What I go. It's on a year HOD sports department. It's here they are only coaches, but oversee for me. T. Why ever brave FIFA referee would ya batch and yet. Why be brave? Wako tournaments now no other semi-finals of CAF a year African Nations Cup now ojinam as a referee and what a Ghana and Imbebre inti Daniela you know nyame adoma Sunday who is when
Mama for professor question we man na answer na mabaho because bi bisa se kotokoni aduana bo
okay
na mo ebi wo honom se kotokoni aduana bo wi ana ne next game House of Hook. Na yana ecosystem meba. But we say, ask Awa Muhammad whether Ofeansa was the captain of that 23 players that were sacked by Accra Hook in 1986. And after House of Hook, which other teams did Ofeansa play for? Ask Awal, how many times did both Shamokwe and Joe Debra left and later joined Hasufuk and Asante Kotoko respectively? There is an argument going on here. I'm saying Joe Debra returned once and Shamukwe also returned once. But my colleagues are saying something different. Jonas Ejusu. Okay.
Yes.
Mpacho, let Mamima write in unity and then I'll come to you. Right. Finish up with Adriana and
yes, Adriana ne Kotoko. Baku e di camp e bullet ne say a coincidence there. Adriana stars ne Kotoko abo FA Cup. Mako 9. The last time Adriana stars ne Kotoko abo FA Cup before this year no. Omuwi na the next league game was against House of Hook. Onze umpa. Okay, 26 February 2023. Adriana ne Kotoko abo FA Cup. And it was played in Doma.
Okay.
Omuwi the next league game. Kotoko ne House.
Oh, yeah.
Accra.
Okay.
This time around, Ebutu. FA Cup no was played in Kumasi. The next league game now, Urban League be a new after FA Cup no. Has a back Kumasi. And you will Kotoko 2-1. This time Kotoko Tana.
Na Bakuna yesay.
Bakuna Diana beat House of Folk 1-0. It was a penalty. Former House of
Folk beat Kotoko
1-0. FA Cup. Ewo Doma 2023. Now February say 26 February. It was a penalty. Former House of Folk defender no about Kotoko. Mo Alasa.
Yeah.
And a year penalty. We know penalties ya who says Zebiana de Kotoko film. The next league game no League Plus President Cup. And Tafo boy who could score Kwaman Presby. The friend Konedu Yado. The nickname the Kwame Wolai. A Panache Kotoko Accra 1-0. Na Cup says 5th March 2023. Cup see why a friend say Independence Cup.
I see.
So see as I repeat it pepe FA Cup. Almost says here. Now, boss, what's about Cornelia Adriana Abo? FA Cup almost says here. 2011, there was FA Cup. That was a midweek game. 6 April. Mami nje Kotoko Adriana Nuyana Memra Bako Obusa say se kotoko ne aduana boy FA Cup a omo sabis omo next league game ya na ti se no kotoko ne aduana bo 2010 2011 na Monday 21
okay
that was 13th March 2011 and kotoko beat aduana 3-0 wo kuma se Frank Boateng teacher Daniel Niaje Stephen Odro. The next league game day 22 was against Hasselfolk. Where's your day say 22 in 15 years assess Kotakwani Adriana boy irrespective of the competition it was an official game na league the next league games you day 22 where's your day 22 but when you Accra Kotoko Ekwose has 2-0 Ameture Daniel Niaji under the stewardship of Bogdan Korak assisted by the late Prince Echampon Tactical Sabuto and omko yes adwuma no boss last season aduana ne Kotoko bo doma Kotoko kwase aduana 2-0 the next league game Abetamoa scored the only goal 90 minutes plus additional time mistake Kevin was SB here and punish has the reverse fixture aduana ne Kotoko bo Kumasi Kwampoku scored the next league game in Accra goalless draw so I see prema akoma miensa emu mienu Kotoko shey
okay
emu ba akwa draw has are yet to beat Kotoko when na omuni aduana abo a mark the only time has ase aduana eye ase Kotoko after ase Kotoko abo aduana eye time FA Cup bem and this time so FA Cup nti scenario na koye niam mienu
okay
nti ehwe obi ka ase Kotoko ne
aduana the okay kan nyina echi no obi gina so they are predicting na
oh say enu am ye bibia na hihim numerology ya dey am trust pa
you believe in numerology
yes.
Nti waki kan sim no
bibia me fa numbers na ma ka bom na ma calculate me wia na ma ye free na ma hwe di besi
okay nti me kwa ba na ma wo de numerology no akeka si ani na wa kire me di besi ana
yeah
okay nti you ready wo be kire me based on numerology who is winning that's the most important thing don't get intimidated by anybody don't get intimidated by anybody.
I like your style.
Yes, we'll be to channel where
there's a porcupine laughter.
Or can or really said the person.
Don't get intimidated.
There will be a quiet first I into.
All right. Professor Mamra Hanum, but in Chebi ever found from messages voice notes and so kakra Hanum. But ya ampedu so hame kakra mamimfa ya ampedu de no from Nkoko nimsebia na nampedu of asidia. Na nampedu no free. Okay. Na nampedu no free. Okay. Ask Awa for me. Has Stephen Appiah ever won any league title in Ghana? Okay. All right. Prof.
Yeah, so let me go back to can't say offense, you know.
Yeah, offense.
May his soul forever rest in peace.
Of course.
We can't ni trademarks, you know. Free kicks.
Yeah.
Or free kick power. Or sa defendi power. Or the Juma Palma House of Folk power. But after that season, 85 the season, no more the money of Fempa. Nyawatemakulo, no IMC member, IMC chairman of the club. Dr. Otekio Pamu, key players. Now, no offense, I was truly the captain of the club. What I say? Or the Jumabe Bremam. So you moved to Asante Mampon, St. Andrews. Kumapim. Ebo Kumapim for a couple of seasons. Or move to the mountains. Ebo Kwao United. You see, he was on his way down. And move back to the capital. This time to the blue side of the capital. Ebo Grey Olympics. And son or retire. He's one of the longest assistant coaches in Ghana. Or assisted for a very long time. Of why till Jones Mubaya Mutuasoji African Cup. And later he became his own man, coach of the club, and unfortunately, you know, offense that one player will contribute to be brave part to club, doctor, and of course to country. What I say. Then you move on to the last one about Stephen Appiah. Very young, then unknown, Doctor 1995 on. Man, meeting in Town Radio Ghana commentary. No Boma House of Folk, ECOWAS Challenge Cup will be. Oh, Musa. Of course, you won the league because can't be in a house. But what season one going with? Then the 6th and the 7th season, no, can't be that House of Folk team now. Omunam Kwanzaa Omuji the first of six consecutive league titles. No, Dr. Sinapia was part of the first team. No, and I said the first generation. No, Omuji first one. No, and some others Nebeji Num account. No, because the very first match of the season, in 2007, no, the match against Kotoko was part of that team. Obo moving against Kimfesa along the way, you got a goal. So first of six, Dr. Sinapia was part. He played alongside that season. No, was it Joe and San? Na Ibrahim Mugu free RTU aba sawam Tonebua oka Tonebua ofrubo for akota no okay no so
Tonebua
no we have two Tonebuas at the time and they were at some time they were playing for the Black yo sawam onu free for akota no the house of folk onu defend it
okay
onu a defender and say the actual Tonebua oda say so Sinapia play along sawam Tonebua na sanu habon so free Volta aba I think Ajogu, Tio Amuzu, Desmond Amua. What I see, a very great and talented team. 96, 97. And of course, Ebenezer Madida too had then joined. So the team went all the way. Doctor, na league in Muaye Diniye pa. Going into the last round of matches, you know. Now Obiawa, is it 51-51? I asked in RTU.
Okay.
So you call the last round of matches. Has needed to beat Olympics in the capital. RTU needed to beat the Wu at the mountains at Koforudia. And the RTU shared the Wu 2-1. But RTU shared the Wu no. I think the capital match had not started. But on the last match also started simultaneously at the same time.
Yes.
The capital match for whatever reason couldn't start simultaneously. And now RTU so the outcome has been known. So we about 1-0, we about 2-1 or so, and Hearts needed to win. And of course, Hearts won that match in Omoto G League, you know. So Sinapia started that season. Doctor, how did they award league medals in Ghana? So Ubobia, Urembia, they'll give you the league medal. And so he was part of that team, you know. Hearts at the G League in 1997. Earlier on, in the 95 and 96, Doc Mikael Kumasi match, you know, Hearts in Yano pa. But Sinapia has gotten injured one team, but Obo Accra 3-3, no. I think he scored 2 goals that day. Or a goal in the first 2 minutes be. But that match ended in a 3-3 draw, Doctor. So that's the scenario. At least Betmalka said Sinapia was a league winner in the country.
Okay.
In 95, in 96, 97.
No, that's it, Professor. Yeah, before voice messages, you know, Abdullah Uman so but before that.
You should let Abdullah laugh. See open the city no pa. Or see that the porcupine laughter. A bit with the Aba China. So I wish that by popular demand, by popular request, Ube BM is a message. Ube BM Abulai, I say the porcupine way now. Who say you're the Liverpool way? Okay, now we're trying to invent the porcupine way in the
studio. But my share a Asante Kotoko players, no, omo says kits and umucha you sense so video kakra omo any promotions kakra kofa games, you know, and so minim say bit me ahwe Kotoko players omo ohwe Samba Onel any nuanom emfa no ngita tansa na ye voice messages no so atwa so my ready amoma yenhwe eno so bi honum na minim say voice messages so na ready. Let me hear you guys.
Sir Franco, good morning. Me pacho your friend me opoku adusai. Pacho me free bechem. Daroma se program yi na me pese me baso kakra na se a break kakra ni se program na so na injinuashi kakra bi koso de fa Antoine Semenyo na se Franco na afi Andy na more HSA Antoine Semenyo and if performance no anyade say obetimi awuram ewo England or more national team no your first 18 po na campus or be room ewo your first 11 as a nya single player bia from Ghana obetimi awuram and not even Antoine Semenyo. Tina me question kakra me pese mebisa ɛyɛ crew yi nyinaa ne sɛ sesei no adwene no asesa pɛ antoansɛm a ɛnyɛ ɔmɔden mu a ɔrebɔ ɛwɔ England no anaasɛ still no moda so susu sɛ Semenyo ntimi nwura mu into England.
Sir Franco, good morning. I hope say be able to your family Charles often Marfo from Duncan often. Na I'm say me follow my program no. I'm say we say no players here or horses here yeah. I know my better na radio so say almost a patch or yeah me share. Omo peja omo hu. Me yi ne say anka old matches no aya munyi bi mo montena se omunyi bi mpanimfo no nyi bi mo montena se nhwe no mmehwe omunhu team na omobɔ no players a abetwam ne commitment a na omowo ene se ne musi ball kotoko no because obi ti say god na bloody omumisa no ofi kotoko kra na osu o se munyina mo yawe because na asem nyina ne se ska ne ma ne yere ese ne mba na yere de beko dwom no osan de ba because obi ehun na wonam dwom a entos no water capito yere beje free enam no water capito yere je sa enti ska bi o de beko dwom bi osan de ba enti wo fi kotoko no na yesu munyina mo yawe enti obi ti say Joe Louis ya le pass kre ko no ho no obi asoro no watiam ju ampa so de wo hwe anim no obeya ma omo ni age enti there is no way abeka say me say stadium wa bra sa players yijinam yam for mo infrachiri kura o kakra ye we anim ya na me ka cho ezizan sane go what they say Joe Louis and I think Baki Asante and I'm some feel liberty by say liberty we say Olympics e mubako because the coach bi na do mobile wo free hono na do mobile so ho ba umba ye adwuma na kama ba players e wo we wo ma na ye best wo mu teams na yakoto mo omba hwede mo kirekire o kwa wo hu information bia na wo hu de wo yi ne ho sesi apart from one or two players bia beka say omo ya de kakra ya hwebo kwasi apia ye coach wo Kotoko saye blaster captain I were captain no Kotoko saye blaster captain amufa kan.
Good morning. Chia obia we studio Abdullah Manakwa Abanso. Kotoko ne asma na meka bibi kakra masa nim ne manso ebram. Yes le roughly la. Sisi Ghana obia so no ye number 1 obia so no ye number 1 yes le no Martin won hwe mu yi pa na won di ne yi because the ama make san say mekai I think say the last season has good edi wo league no Kotoko ne has good wo boase match obedi ye na nya kura ama to a sense say goalkeeper pie free ne line penalty box sum e be che ball outside than a line no wanje fa okra no ama goalkeeper no just yellow card kura wanje hwe na me ankasa de na shock ni probably tie sere no match we de won fi na ni no hwe mu yi no fa mra na nya adwuma no ko na meka me da wase.
Good morning Kessben TV. Good morning Andy, good morning to say me bia wo ko me chobia me chamisa wall no bia Mr. Andy Abdul Samad ni scout for St. John's Academy yakobi wo Prampe College no okay me odan for pa see bisa awol ni say me pese on yima me since I was start hwe Ghana football ahimfa me pu Ghana me ansa ahimfa na talent free bumper wa Ghana League mo North South any Zungu ahimfa pa na talent free bamu me da se pa mini yemi yuma.
Hello, good morning, Kenyan Sports. Shehu Symphony na. Remember how don't go because fresh sentiment. So you srɛ kɔtɔkɔ mpanimfoɔ no srɛ wɔ ma coach ho asɛm yɛ a bɛyi ɔmo ne siki akɔnɔ ankasa wɔ baabi a ɔwɔ biara na season no kɔ awie a ɔmra mɛfa team no mae because n'adwuma a ɔbɛyɛ ma akɔtɔkɔ normalization time no yɛnyina yɛhuyɛ na saa time koraa ne yɛmmɔli yɛhu bɔɔl a na kɔtɔkɔ ɛbɔ Shafiu nom ne Amos Frimpong nom ne Ajimambadu ne Conte nom ne Yakuba nom yɛhu bɔɔl a no Garba nom yɛhu bɔɔl a no nti no ɔmo srɛ ma ɔmo ne nankasa no ɔmmra season kɔ awie ɔmɛfa adwuma no mae.
Good morning, Sir Franco. Damparo Kwaso, Accra House of Folk. Yakuku is something special, and we shall serve us anti-protocol with it tomorrow. Sir Franco, which macho Okon Abontia, Nyankontona tour, and it speaks something. The Nyankontona tono, Rainbow Natono, is speaking to House of Folk fraternity. A Kabi beach there, and the young one yet is Akasano. Only said there is something special between the Rainbow and the House of Folk team. No, the very first time, according to history, Nyankotonga to Ghana Hano, 1911, a Southern and Penifosing Gunyon with the House of Folk team, no, and they adopted colors in the year JC. Into Nyankontona tour are two in our favor, and Asante Kotoko cannot. There's no way almost suffer defeat. Yami Pauchina. Say Franco, me assure say a China can't be also 3 points. No, Asante Kotoko Bejiska has to focus so 3 points.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Joe Laka, one Sir Franco, Doctor Andy Dusty, Andy, me and I'm the Dusty Nasoso, and Mr. Awal, Professor Yamin Shramo, the Moye Emma Ghana Sports, Mitiemwa, na many aji too much, na munim. Asam Kakrabi na make us Yesu Sano, na metiasafo, NA 185, Sir Joe. Ene ma solid dina na ne bo na me kai se kotokofo bobo na kotoko sha ni ye gina ye fie na chiri ho ni ye straight take it papa mama take it papa no mo de take it beble ya jeje nso ye nim de ko ye anigye because ada no me sem papa fufu obedia na fie na anigye aba ho ye hyem so na mo ba rehwo na ye nyina so ye rako supporters ni timi ko stadium ani bitita po ho ni agina fie ni esuro na ene de se de mo Canadian na ekoi enti yesre supporters ni so omo nkeka wo mo ho en support team no now with almost support no ebema team no asa abasoro oh ye de ya no ese no a na yenya na ebegu yesu ade ni nye ya yamfi ano nkase ebeye yi na kotoko monko support supporters no na me team no ensem pija biem na wi yenya me soma yesum senya me ma de ka ho ne ye we say sisi a as a Ghana Sports no ye de ya no ase na because of anyama beblinti ti kotoko nko ade ye de nti yenye ne yi na hasefo nso nye omu de yi na ani die mla medamase me chia mu nyina
Kessben TV mwaduma mkombo duma pa ni buta free kaswa FM JK do nyina kasama kotoko sante regional na o kotoko chef hone no ni fwa so pa duma che omo chef o na mro won wini na omo ko du obo nyama mbe na fred kotoko de serious thing has it.
All right, Kessben 93.3 FM, Kessben 92.9 FM, Kessben Television on Gold TV, Kessben Television on DSTV, and of course your digital and satellite and the various social media handles. We are live on Midfield Action. I think this is it. And common nyina akoye kotoko ne has na other league matches no yedi kan bo fixtures no so but then the area awal any bright yebo atela de awura bakosemu ne titini ni akwa bana agro no ne form echina and eba so baba yara. Yenhwe two teams in omo form, on players, on coaches, the expectations, the stakes. E kamya ko ese wa be lose no. Na league ne GN no die. Wo ye free.
So Franco, so share two teams now. Pair the league table no be say House of Folk. Our form a check otoko. Again, the league table no dana now they kwa away. House of Folk Monday bonus so anywhere away a check home. Obonsa away has the first on the league table. As all back home has a wood cry. What check House of Folk last 5 games or more lose back up. Now they are compare Kotoko last 5 Ubunse and also no win back up and aba enkoyi. But so what check Kotoko House of Folk in recent times are a year na form ne quality a play a major role in those two teams. We say a year no free moi. A choir coaches never first was setting up or more teams no a boy a team no it may carry day. Players on be available to play e was no and no epoa and my team no e carry day. Tama, I had a chance of watching the first game at Accra Sports Stadium. Now it was a gamer. Proud to that game, na has a home getting this ruby baby. And it was a game of 2 halves. First half for Kotoko, second half for House of Folk. House to move strongly. But what on your chance actually House of Folk team no? Omo problem pa creating of chances. Only problem e come be fast was set up defensively. And with Coach Didi Dramani, so we check the number of goals I was in the Premier League. 15 goals. And I was in the Premier League. And I was conceded 7. It is all the Hearts of Folk team net all. That's also a papa team no man. Obo se team be bia na ho den wo pa no ye kire. Into what will be the plan e the Baba Sports Stadium? Is it going to be a 4-back plan or a 3-back plan? Per how I could do the set up and the defensive game on Pempi or Tabono away no. I'm expecting him so be going by a 3-back. So she the games are be ball ha on the young apostles a ball draw or she break Chelsea or the Adriana Stars ball draw and Ulusu to Media Sporting Club. It is also on your screen a House of Folk team no. And when the coach decide to go in for a 3-back, say and I'll be who team no. Into Ubehu, the 2 goalkeepers is still not settled. Said you better than me.
Agbesimane
Benjamin Asari. Yes, it's still not settled.
Say why na better?
Why na better?
But I said over the BI formidable.
I agree. And you be choose ni biano cut for the game. Now say
na majumane ye omomu you know e dey momo. Mumbo mpaye tia players no.
Mpaye bi anya adwuma.
Say mo ko bom mpaye egu goalkeeper say has goalkeepers who dey bom mpaye egu no.
Yeah, be ju sikadi. So okoso akobom mpaye pa krobe. No mo bon wa akra no mo nim mo ma mbedem. Yeah, so hata koto wanjo.
But first, we must make it back.
Those days, na mentality. Okoye say ebe is a frango.
Minchi chirubia.
Kotokotehana kadia go be in film. Kotokotehana.
But say Kotokone has a different. You Kotokone has near so much children no more so abekwen. Ah no, zini boy do.
Those are myths and illusions. Has a the last 15 years or more 1 league title. So I'm going to make chirubia then go match charge. You go to a time now has a called relegation. Oh, we bet you only be United match.
So much children jai. Edruzi ombeba.
Oh, abula buta ona wakoti na brochi na ba baby.
Abula them say wagina sisa. First na yakobom paye na nkrofo nkutu eduru mumfa mutu so no. Mza ukodi abrochi re ba ye no. Adwena sisa.
By bonu you mu different. By bonu since last week Monday abom paye through this match he say bit me den koni.
No bom paye na say.
Ba mo nchichire obi player na mo bom paye for lack.
That's our secret. Me to me be kind of
and the end to us.
One of them penny for big cassette, or maybe the Koshe Funanum, no mutual Funan, I see video no plan. But yeah, Yanasa, that's one a secret. Yeah, Marbon Tim, because near my back by Boyajuma, so far as the religion here concerned. So you're bumpy since Monday, you're bumpy the tap place, and it is a quite be so Yankopoya Duma, Yebedun Kunim. China Sunday into your name, say Yankopa Diama, China Ebeko Stadium, I couldn't.
And the end to us. Yentoso.
Eti Saranku sanity oko pe obi agi usikadi. Now, yeah, Safa team Betuski, Okosa or Quaco Bompire or Cotocone Asmachi, no be a castle or Bompire Marbury, our Juicy Caddy.
On your
on team you who are matching. Now on your screen is the House of Folk team. It is Osha has team now. Savanko, if you want to go defensively, because had baby or Modano. The last time I had Shea Kumasi is way back in 2018.
Omusha Kotoko Kumasi, 2018.
And the records. In how many years now? You are talking about 8 years ago. It is having, you know, oh, but you don't go all attacking, especially Abra attack in your baby. Me to me say, in terms of the statistics, so we share the number of goals Hamza is 4. Now we share the Mola we 5. Obeka say 2 strikers now providing 9 goals. So it made the Hearts of Folk attack very sharp. Now,
very sharp they but maybe better than Kotoko then.
Okay. This is a Franco League now, you top scorer crowd 10 goals. Into Obiasha 5 for just why per the level. Now, you want to go defensive. Or say CB or Panfrane Ali Muhammad. Now, you are from Ankwabafi and then Gordon Kuju. Into defensively, no, who defend here? Obeba Binyani Pamako 5 away 3. That is if the coach decide to go in for a 3-back. So the Tarisa on 3-back, that implies that Obes push your Panfrani in midfield. Now I'm maintaining on CSB and then Ali Mohammed has 2 center backs.
And no, yeah, against Bechem
United.
No. Against Bechem, no. Or State or Panfrani, I think he's the captain. He captained the team.
Yes, he's the captain.
Now on a Ejina 6. And I'm on or the saying SCB crowd more that game. I think that game OCSB didn't play, but upon Frane, a defensive midfield role.
Okay.
To provide a defensive shield.
Yes. Inti say o decide so obeko 4-backer. Let us upon Frane will be pushed in midfield. OCSB ni Ali Mohammed bebo at 2 center backs. Amankwa be fi withdraw as a full back rather than a wing back. Now Gordon Kudu so withdraw as a left back instead of a wing back. Nti esa na obeba benya midfield ne 3 that is oko midfield ne 4 straight away obeko by Diamond no nti so obeba benya midfield ne 4 no decide so oko by Diamond upon Frane in front of the back 4 na wabo Karim and then Raphael Amponsa. So in this particular work ebeba be say control no be between Raphael Amponsa and Abdul Karim and obi already the 2 players in the Ghana Premier League control the Franco, especially Abdul Karim, or will control and Oyobia on space or the ability to think and read the game very well. Into a beba beyono, then na Hussein Abo as the tip of the vectors or the diamond no behind Mauli Wayo and Hamza Isa if the coach decide to go in for 4. Into in defense, a Babaya 5-5-3-2. In other words, it turns out to be a 5-4-1. And Obiani said, Maule Wayo pick game from the left or the aba. In this game, Ekobasa Obon said, Hussein will be revolving around the 3 midfield, Obeko right kakra, Obeba left kakra, until he will be the connector between the central midfield and the attacking midfield. No one will say Raphael Amponsani Abdul Karim interchange in terms of roles in midfield. Until Sa ena Koji Dramani if this decide so or Kotra and 4-back sana. You know, Sefranco obetimi akono.
But some Hearts fans, someone so can say game with the Nkebeya and Kevin Yina home because Owadri Homon Tiasia, a choir of Bekumasia, or young from Soma, Borton at name, and Omishia Kotoko from so. Abbas, by Mike and Mike. Or says he baby.
Oh, okay, Tim, no, dika.
But one can say you who are hatchet.
The Cotoconas, and they do baby. So, Ubo, Jakakra. Now, we should name him now, who said the name is equal. And Sana, Obi Bika, Wetimiaka. Because if you are Madika, say, Omona Sebi, Omon respect and by the respect to Muntina, dear, you football be any dear woman.
Inti wakoshe baby ko bo hu adwa afi no waba de odi aba no meba beje meti
nti ozazi be die ne die nyame adom okatim no
ya te say
first in the air say die man no
first in the air almost all people born in Obu no their child center.
2 no one for Bianchi.
Okay. Okay. Into it, dear.
Oh, answer for every question.
Andy, what analyzing the Hearts team well? You share Kotoko's team name.
Now, Kotoko on your screen. Yeah, Mumfa Kotoko team name to Sona. But the conclusion is that Kotoko should be aware of the two attackers.
Mauli Wayo
and Hamza Isa.
But me remember him say Mauli who see Hamza this season.
There has always been. Omumi no ankasa born there. Mauli Wayo who.
Mauli ni born
and
the best spectacular goals.
Yes.
Mauli be Mauli.
Even in Accra, time of bad game no.
Yeah.
And it's the same BBR. Even in Accra, time of bad game is the same BBR. And born issues buy no. Abbas, born the issues to buy no. On no moment a share that go now. A conference and same be buy a rough in the bar before about his Mauli was in the share. Not review bar bang. Nasa Obo shots I won't take it.
Okay, Andy to us on our bus and on
on your screen, Mumfa to team no, a mammy, na and on so mingrum, a ho, enum, and maybe antim kui. One player no ye key in the first game in Accra. Peter Midwaka. On a win a penalty, no, Emma Morrison don't bob on a share.
Okay.
On your part of this particular game.
Uza.
Yes.
Are they?
Injuries.
And so more info you know more yeah no do
video.
Okay.
Oh yeah, has the Kotoko they ready.
Kotoko you know almost starting level. And I say send your team
yes, probable. They like to say coach in betting me akosi.
Yeah.
It said the American has there no. Make I say has miniatures about cry be on can. But you see our goalkeeper obey them see the coach is not certain. Meaning say be a one team. But anya there what out say because could you do that money pay his experience na the level of coach no. Even to me can say baby I be do nim goalkeeper to them. But me as an analyst I'm not too sure because the last game no and no die.
Asari was at the bench.
Yes. And again all two quality goalkeepers obi abetimi adam na yi. Until we your coach obetimi keep your opponent in suspense in the last hour. Now the ordinary beban etimi aba. Now Kotoko team on your screen, obviously a 4-3-3 per this one and Obihunu on your screen. Obianu se Kamara na bedem, Lord Amoa as a right back, Joseph Amoa as left back, Samba Onel Henryansu, Prince Badu Hubeja Walid Fusain, and then Morifin Donzu Abet Amoa and then Saka Dauda. Now,
but the a game no a bit unpredictable. Okay. The change of Kotoko coach, the change of Asante Kotoko coach. Zito Aofri Honum CCA. Say sometimes back in Nanka it be a Zito and BBC. If it is Zito, I suspect Nanka Dauda Beko the left wing.
Okay.
Na Morphine don't sunibia Abeta shifty called the right side. Normally, so another striker or Tabo Abet from the right wing. But Hamza Obin or Coach Prince Yausu is a bit difficult, but let's speak with these ones.
All right. So in that aspect, let's say there could be changes afro.
There could be changes
even in midfield.
Even in midfield.
Because say video no say Hilary Adabu. So even in midfield there could be changes.
Because if Hilary is available, Nianano will lead for saying Nema Ebeye against Ediana no. Madriam se beye dinse coach benya kukudru sadina started sa game with.
So it's possible that say Hilary is available. Hilary can join Hubeja Prince but do a midfield.
Yes.
Walid can push to the left.
Aye.
Because our team were typically there's no winger within.
Yes.
Saka Dauda ne ball no nche dem huni ye. And in this game me nyasho se coach so benya kukudru se obekwa akobo Morofin Donzu. Inti mijitu mu se.
Na boy no mutono no e.
Ono so.
Striker no.
Oh.
Dogo.
Na ba say nsema ya okafa coach.
Na se
3 strikers. Omunti membo. Wakofa striker ba oba
honestly. Yeah, some January transfer window. O strikers 3 o ntimi mo. De okofa ne ba ya onu sa at bench me job e de.
Enti in all
professional.
Enti in all. Wodi mba e tuni we. It's a rank on your screen. You can say likely, but there could be changes to say the Okano. Say Hilary or Honor or your fitter. But Franco, you also raise question about fitness.
Yeah, fitness because of prayer, I feel over.
Yes, and in typical Kotoko game, say only flare who be now has and or has made food and son. And the usual house of folk made food. Make the usual house of folk made food. Obe one who day pa back. Jojo Bossman, a jatete, a futu in recent times. No one Emmanuel Netany and Sabuchi for distribution. But so Asha Rashid a person. And Amponsa a person. Who said a transition. Into one shed the new be unless even upon final class number 6 and so a person. The other one says or mood defender or but she 2 center backs or yamiensa. No one your numbers. But Obia all boy in front of the back far. Or this near daily mopping work and the protection ever for the back four opinion. Into game running about a more flexible midfield. Sequoia and warrior to concern in terms of intenten wayan for born in Koya Nimno. Unya any of those players are on that speed work on Bebema working within the line because all it would don't zuba don't do their hoarding and a bemau but footwork in Isra Saka Dauda. Sometimes Otimi try to conjure a bit of magic, but only so special. I bet someone has phoning in any because in this game, on only one player, unless the coach decide to play Kwame Poku and I bet more. Let's just say Jumana Koyemi.
What I meant also common coach assistant and Komodina Dinkakra. I think the sharpest attacker for Kotoko is Abetamwa.
Yes.
But mostly you're pushing the flanks, no. Maybe either said Donsu or Kwampoku and the closest to the goal. You think that tactically the best decisions are Muyana.
It is not the best, but you see, coaches then trust the Kotoko wingers. So I heard Kotoko team now, with the exception of Peter Amidu Akwa or your fitter. On one cementing a position on the left.
Yeah.
Saka Dawda and Timmy, after all these years are about Kotoko. Flepamo on and off. Walid Fuseni on and off. Into okay typical wingers within the team and how be expensive coach the bedia to say we mo na ebon 10 in every team who did you say we are 7 we are the Joe Louis the Michael or say omu nyina afa flanks no these guys none of them na team abo actually say position na up on the area even in the Kotoko Bedford say ne Rubejewu or Prince Bedu Oba na ya even all the Kotoko offer Hilary offer Set offer Emmanuel Entria. None of them let me actually say midfield in your media. Obviously you go by the probables and players that you feel that they are likely to start. Abetamwa for me, if you are playing Osesibe Ali Mohammed, or probably if I decide to go in for a treback, Abetamwa. To keep those defenders not away because Okobo Donzua. Don't you know the Bema?
Obetumrika could do about
Fankoyahe. It's the Beane say. So Konya coach or yes smarter. Ubo Donzu or bet double up your midfield because Donzu apart from speed no born or the Kotoko and shedding. And again, on Timin Sam making sure say the 2 center backs no be dealing with them. But with Abet Amwa the hold up play, the positioning, the movement.
I think first leg Omuche Donzu ball. Emma or Kevin's actually the ball. Emma went to me.
Oboshi keep an answer. Don't do this, Franco, so be a fitter discussion or so quenching the kakra. Na omo ma abetamu mumu betina top. And then Saka Dauda in terms of attack, this so mad bite by defensively or support. And way a gamer, game in a baby midfield.
Okay.
And if I were to be Coach Prince, abetamu or top rather, coaches really believe we say so abetamu and so all right. And I left now or bar. And my numbers were anymore. But so when you let back and so yes solider, he will play him out. In the first half he was out of the game, but second half now play and brain no try so utilize before Koizito the neighbor Beka Kwampoku up front. And when you decide to go in for Kwampoku Abet Amwa double as 2 top, Obesa reducing numbers in midfield unless you decide to go in for a diamond or for a three back. Into a gamer. More of a tactical play and coaches need to play a major role on the field of play. Okay. But as I said,
on your probables, Lavin Sisi Franco, Patrick Essiedu is back, so Joseph Amwa will go to the bench most probably. To us.
na see her fitness.
Or no free bench, a free injury.
Or her fitness.
Let's see.
On said Joseph are more impressive in the Adriana game.
Wow, that game. That's another or fitness issues.
More impressive cry. Obviously,
he's a good player, but that game
was one impressive cry. And only be a messy, but fitness is the issue.
Minim say see so ako training grounds this week pa.
Oh, okay.
Nti bia na
maybe, but I'm also looking at fitness because okunya ring gun ho ha. So the bet you do a two card ball no cry be from. But unfortunately, your guys here are more honey there. Stefanko, yeah.
But and what about a midfield three of Prince Badu, Seth Koju, and then Hubert?
That's okay.
Maybe Seth and Prince.
That's okay.
Doing more of the holding work
because say when you strike and crown no chain no na team no e wani mu you have another supplier who can shoot, who can score from any angle. Hubert Ejao, because most of the goals are watching now chef from outside the 18 box and now you shooter into uko konya striker or bet him no say SB any Ali Muhammad or Panfran near prayer ball the second ball who pick the second ball and our ability to do that. So
but for me with Walid alongside Prince Bedu there, I'll go for Seth Prince Bedu. Ebema Hubert the liberty say on journey attack more because Seth is so tacky kakrafa.
But the man who say coach it no mo pe Ubeja number 8.
I'm also surprised. Maybe I don't know if it's for transition.
We almost open for number 8. So
okay.
Let's see.
On the NFL, we see now. Memra Abbas ne Abdullah so.
All these dynamics, but as I said, a gamer, the attack will decide the game, and the coach will decide the game.
Okay, all right. Kessben 93.3 FM, Kessben 92.9 FM. Kessben Television on Gold TV, Kessben Television on DSTV, on digital, and of course on satellite. You transmit it on various social media handles and so. Now Abdullah is mumfa ni players no video no engine tata kakra. Na fi emure Abdullah ni oh kotoko players ni same so mu yekuma wudo so. Okay, yeah, kakra.
Guys, we need to have some serious conversations. Capito, what is the problem? Our rival is coming this weekend, so we need to improve.
Relax. We have beaten these guys so many times. So what is your worry? Back to back, come on.
Kwame, warriors on Kasasa.
Okay, I understand you, Peter. Because there's a saying that no matter how many times you defeat your enemy, you always have to be on the lookout.
Never underestimate your opponent. Let's be ready, guys. Kwame, how much did they take it?
50 Ghana cedi for Santa Line and Popular Stand, and 100 Ghana cedis for VIP.
Guys, are you ready? Let them come. Let's do it for our fans.
I'm Mohamed Kamara. I'm inviting you to the Super Clash. Fabulous!
FM Ubejau, Sunday Mumbla number supporter or Kumasi Babaya Rasco Stadium in Damasi.
Sumaini, Sunday Mojabi, I was Super Clash.
My name is Samba Onel, Asante Kotoko captain. Come support us to the victory in the Super Clash on Sunday. Fabulous.
Atinane Bekasa, in here mo Babaya Sunday.
The Super Clash is Sunday at the Babaya Raspo Stadium. Come, let's take a fabulous day.
Victory in the Super Clash on Sunday. Fabulous.
I'm Mohamed Kamara. I'm inviting you to the Super Clash. Fabulous!
FM Ubejau, Sunday Mumbla number supporter or Kumasi Babaya Rasco Stadium in Damasi.
Sumaini, Sunday Mojabi, I was Super Clash.
My name is Samba Onel, Asante Kotoko captain. Come support us to the victory in the Super Clash on Sunday. Fabulous.
Atinane Bekasa, in here mo Babaya Sunday.
The Super Clash is Sunday at the Babaya Raspo Stadium. Come, let's take a fabulous day.
Yeah, we say
krawe to say so kasa no kasa from yake what I say mo kasa no mo bibia yen kasa bebre mo kan na ya to media so agro for nya kasa kra kasa yen from what I say phobia masters say krawe to say so kasa no kasa from yake what I say mo kasa no mo bibia yen kasa bebre mo kan na ya to media so agro for nya kasa kra kasa yen from what I say phobia masters say krawe to say so kasa no kasa from yake what I say mo kasa no mo bibia
well I'm say back we so the Bible quotation bi o mo posting in na che say has for post Bible quotation bi a minim say na no so mu di kotokofo ano Deuteronomy 14:14 no kala ko aba na Deuteronomy 14:14 then o Israel for the mu no za ye be ro nso okay no mama Israel for
because
okay hold it Abdullah the next 3 minutes
doctor I say you first that say man yankopon say yeni na mo ano ababe so say akra so folk ne asante kotoko ebobo match e Baba Yara Sports Stadium
ato ha
ato mi wa ha
yes
what you say na ne ntientia mo na say all these statistics say amount for facts and figures say amount for the by ayana yen share anti yenim say when it comes in terms of football Ghana Premier League ye dimo akoti ne cha akra so folk ya boy homebody acha across of folk and now me no can ya produce good players cha across of folk ya show mo bebre what you say so na me can say yen fa yen into form yen nyina make sure say yen mra Baba Yara Sports Stadium e china nyame adoma na mbe support team na mbe ta team na chi na team ne so nkodi nkunim na yen nje because we are said there now management at my yo mo omotumi abo mo homebody ahifo omotumi akọ training grounds akọ support team no akọ cheer akọ encourage say omotumi hwe na omofa kwan bia so na omotumi share class of folk and na Andy ka about in lake no aye bono say this be say Kumasi Asante Kotoko to share class of folk nyame adoma china na ndi eche say probably ye betimi apia ye ho akọ anim kakra age Premier League no ba na make can say na ye hu ye ne say Kotoko ya start yi nyame ne kura anim this year it is a way now still now we are still the best in terms of Premier League. What you say? But na ye hwehwe ni nyina so mo sha class of okumai. Excuse bi abebe chire bi a ye beka say o wenti na we anye we na yentimi ngi na wentimi ngi no enkofa nsem kase bi ama because of your starting year. So na ye can say the match ye bo across of folk match we to say ekobo finals. Old players etimi akwa she players no nkran ebinum kra mo ni Ghana ha more outside omotimi afre ahihye place no nkran ahifo omoti omotimi ahihye politicians obi ewuro mu bi ebo ne ho ye na sede Global Supporters Union omotimi anya basis e de akosi mbia ewo Kumasi ha se ombetimi afade aba Sports Stadium etimi aba be support Kumasi Asante Kotoko china Baba Yara Sports Stadium and me ogd say sa support ya de ma omu ehun results ebeba echina nyame adoma so ye beko na ye nyina akọ support o mo na bibia akoso ye kama mae doctor
all right me da say na enti okay me bana bia kojo poku mahala nsem no kan na ha drink akrabat
I think I understand me tiasie baby a free ba what you say but at the end of the day no, it's like encouragement so okay mun yiru mu na mommo so man yiru mu supporters momra so man yiru mu ammo and at the end of the day no supporters na ni anje amuso mo nenye bibi sana me fi say opeso kana e cover no the other side but I think say I agree say sometimes na say you too much we need to put a bit threats Emma support players no who say won ko match no we na won do yes of course
go for man
papa ye be no enya bibia wo be hide ya bo match we support susu na handkerchief show bottom na wo sound e be choma sound be fans no edru baby na it looks like say it doesn't look well and sounding ye cry nti ina ye pen say omo from omako as I said no say me gidi say Kotoko players no they are better than class of folk players start to to papa so we yɛnkɔ na ɔmo akɔtena hɔ na ɔmo de akɔ form ani so ne na ɛkeka ho ɛbɛ ha adwene ɔmo anhyɛ match we Sunday
Abas so on take the Kwadwo Poku kan no menim sa aye ready am kan mu mienti mahala nsɛm ne kakra na yɛmfa no so ento aso ansa na yɛagye Abas so tata with Deuteronomy 14:14 aye no but Kwadwo Poku
ni achana wu mbiem
okay mienti has for the na ansa na we dey
It is written in the scriptures, in the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he shall bring to you today. For the Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. It is written in the scriptures, in the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he shall bring to you today. For the Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more.
munye din na nyame be kama na kala
Exodus.
Meba, kala unim difference between the Deuteronomy and Exodus. Oh, that be you. That be Abbas Misro. Abbas Misro. Kala. I didn't know Exodus no mka na make Deuteronomy chre.
Bible no me kai na me refie.
That be my question is I didn't know has I didn't know kwala ka Exodus. No.
Bible mo asem na yeka.
That be you. Kwala ka Exodus.
Quotation na me refie. So support here.
Baby you see nipa se ohun we bia ho den wo. Ye ka Bible mo asem a se bi te se de pa ya fase no.
Na prada.
Pra no ada. Ene ye pa ti pa ye dura koto emfa no ho. Wadaruma de wa ye ni nei pa die.
Ah de wa ye.
Says that so see Deuteronomy.
Ni ready fear.
Deuteronomy.
Ni ready fear.
Kala. Na Deuteronomy ni eza describe the name.
I refuse the whole. Na won ka ba sa video.
Abbas.
I don't know so hard for.
Me say Deuteronomy any eza dos kala.
Difference you by review.
We review an kamane men.
Okay, so we know you are doing it.
So henceforth you are forbidden. When we are talking about the good book. Abbas, yanko so on ko to ko place no TG for na dress you mu na wo he say no mu ofere dem say kan wo fe na ye de ye idi anka mo ma
we yes am ko national theater
ezo bi ko national theater
na baba yara ba we baba yara so bisu ko de national theater dress
utie kwa mpuku
utie ne pa do mu ye nyina national theater sem
sumai sumai me ha be isem
suma me ha be isem a suma di kan bai azana kwa mpuku kureba into jase ne wi ase akola
ba be ye se mumra me ha o si sumai mi maza me ha be isem enyu
maza dok hwe ye sa ye ta so foku na to bi na mi ni ya to bomra ne mra ne na kotoko za akola usu a ombezu oja onu busa kototi o usu ombezu oja usu busa se de no pa de na me pe kototi
jeje unyama no intesu no nyazu
da ebi na tu grofu yi wo ye video we adua na ba da mu wo hifa adua na ba no wo yi ena mo na ba adua na ma ti no ena mo na bo o ba check kotoko big matches 5 or 3 or bo no kuma na no wa che no open the check big big match 4 at 5 to 3 obi na koto match no kroma o ma koto show nyina ya na suspect o mu nyina ya na suspect do be 6 ya shenya o nya suspect ye kan say ye de ewiase onsomo ni nipa ade ye o football bia o Ghana bia ne de ye o mu yen ade ye o football mo Ghana bia ne de ye koto mu yen ne ye ka chom say nyame aduma House of Folk supporters, you can't do for your alliance. House of Folk supporters, you can't do for your alliance. Don't be abroad, ba.
Abroad,
Dada Taji. Defend Dada Taji.
Dada
Ataji. Defend Dada Taji. When you 103 years.
de ne ba
kroma
some catch us so omuko tu omuko
what you say
that
na ya no ko Matusalam how many years no onu de ne kan Bible nyini so ni mboni mu Matusalam de ne kan Bible wan onu nya de ne kan no nyini abro no wanyini dada taji was magbada fifila na mna ne abro oje fans
nti no so a Heart of Lions what there
yeah Lions
yeah House of Folk
no so no kondo Heart of Lions na Accra House of Folk nya de kure ya ha
nti mo de dada
taji ba kroma ne ono oba okuta poma edi dada taji ba na dada taji na beduru kroma se ugom
no ame
wa ba wiye obi na o keso mtika mu ba o mtika mu ba dada taji was magba na fifila eti chenya mi aduma mo 7 na kroma din amo 7 din ko de ba kade enso ye wo class of folk House of Folk nyame adoma nwumre mi no ka say ye be ye meeting wasim mini rally NCC regional executive ni chairman nyina wa isif
obi e de ho be si
ya e be ba se mo
3 or 4 na
eno an ye de be shem kroma 3 na no an ye de shem kroma ade ye o football mu bie de bia im kroma da football 11 na ebo ya de 11 ya shem kroma ya de 10 ya shem kroma ya de 9 ya shem kroma confederation virgin ya ji o kroma ade a mo de stretch ya mo share 82 83 mo share 3 ne ebeteki ye 2000 azan ye be shem 4 ne almost 20 years azan ye be shem 4 ne
safu jamfisi min kan kire say china ono ne betena faako
abe santala amo VIP wa de amempe o de gentleman obota akra no to vote
ebi obeba o
otunzuo
ebi obeba o side o si ba bia betene be ono ne betene
manema misana
ono ne ntra
da cha omi emu ebo wi aba bi ehia na ne ehia because data ji me data ji ba parce magba na fifila
na chese u betu adura na
abruwa no bobo mpa ya ma na yaduro
omo mobile
dabi na abruwa bobo mpa ya ma wa yaduro yesi go wunti asante kasa si ngo busa abruwa wunti bi da do wunti bi da
matida da
ani ngo busa abruwa ni ngo busa abruwa na busa se koto aduro
okay me da se abas
etu ti ase etu trousers so support say nyame aduma na ehia wasem nyame aduma scoreboard ye dia
alright
na doc ade bi cause say man kama also amoa me ohun balu colors ye de ye no me abas me na introduce na African Affairs 2001 for house colors me na started sadia the first me the house colors and started sadia the whole Africa
nyame aduma chira mo de balu so
ne balu the whole Africa me na the balu team colors me started 2001
beautiful people
beautiful colors
me da say
what you say
mama ko Eric onom but the infant to just say owura Charles of in mafu also wato 30 tickets yanchema sani awa abeka na bonten sofo
as if you for nkan
na bonten sofo if you for nkan na apia stadium mahama ba ono so say wato 20 tickets mama ko kala honum ablai
me can't get to be a UK supporters video no you say it might be a platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram into UK now say search for Asante Kotoko Supporters Global Union now and they just go to online for Facebook and answer TikTok okwa ko hu yo ho wo send message now we'll add you on the group and then you be catch you amamre ni asedi ataso we na bibia koso ye kama
okay Haruna Yusuf of Asante Kotoko and Black Stars also enjoy show nipa na ochia obia Haruna Yusuf into Jan so see o monitor show no na odamase say ya won kala say ma onka Bible ma sem e ofia biem eno ye kofi into Jan we so I have 40 tickets for both Hearts and Kotoko fans from Mr. Onyx Suno Ejei, Unilever International Business Manager for Africa. This will be the clash of regional ambassadors. Albert Amoa and Benjamin Amoa. May the good team win. Benjamin Asari. Okay. Or say this will be the clash of regional ambassadors in Albert Amoa and Benjamin Asari. May the good team win. 40 tickets for both us and Kotoko fans. Onyx Sono Eje. Kalame ba.
Ba se do si ye no yiye. So wo ka bomu sa e be na house ne kotoko obi anya.
2020.
2020.
Na so mo. Ye be so to wasam. Ye bre ne ya ebe. Eri go su be nsa. Nyame aduma.
Onu aduan na ma dia na je o deposit mu ase na dia ne check. Sana kasem.
Thank you very much.
What you say?
Thank you very much.
What I'm trying to say is take it to the house for 5. 15 new cocoa.
Madam Mike ni Mr. Me pam chow. Me pam chow for 2 minutes makala mam Eric.
Yeah.
Unu ala ina ebe gina mu. Minim say futu obi o ma na say
futu obi anu a kire say obeji wani mo nyamako. Thank you. Baby awadre oye professional referee. 2017 and a calf a fan juma busumi calf tuanika.
Thank you.
And in yes be match we mun have catch and say ujina baby say that is why I make us say this said there two regional ministers no aye no e say nka efe ne di no hu jibu pie ti say the no na make no I saw say omuka ne na ma me catch the driver say me say no e tro mo fan ko for referees no omo hyper referees no should be no more ban no more say na tie because whatever be me one two clubs no mo say professional referee na gina mu no mo ball na mo bia nyi na ni free referee so.
Okay, thank you very much Eric Osumensa. Eric, thank you very much. Happy birthday and comma a Dorcas entry and I say Valentina na Dorcas entry was St. Teresa's Christ the Teacher College of Education appeared to opposite police station. Okay, no. That's a Dorcas entry. Free big man behind or the buy. And also yeah, Inko Joseph and so birthday. Inti my wish Inko Joseph of Senate. A happy birthday, Andy.
Sarango, we asantwaye ardent listener. Obana Mpimpi Hotel Service Center in interview or support to Kotoko.
Yes.
And they any birthday in Tia Santua. Happy birthday. Nyanko Puncham Nasa Sarango Onion Kessi.
Bright Ebu Taylor.
Boss.
O Kasa Bebre statistics Bebre na enti numerology no kikezi ani no. Ebekwa akosi saying.
Nyame admo china favor has.
A fever has.
Yeah.
Kasa idie
favor has a renew Kumasi ache but match we know kotokwanye careful.
Okay, we say happy birthday to Ayipe Nana Portia of Ghana National Fire Service Kumasi Regional Headquarters Control Room. We a special happy birthday to you, Ayipe Nana Portia of Ghana National Fire Service Kumasi Sansona. Another one, Enko Mfama Akosia Jamra of Jinyase. Happy birthday to you, Akosia Jamra Jinyase. Beautiful lady by all standard. Abusia na yedi jumedi no AC.
Hey, I'm going to Frank Terra baby. Wa ni ma mu o yese favor ya na upon.
Yeah. Say we.
Wow.
Dey be
ka. Wa yese favor do ka upon.
Dey be ka no yakeka wi. But I say.
No wa ka dey.
Na so ya wi no aka na dey. Abusia ya di si ase ya trase no nkro dumie no abo. Yes sorry so. We dey Frank Usu ansa. Wait our friend say Franco Nero. We try mu dey ma yewura kwabena Jemfi Joe Laka. Nyame aduma echina ye the live commentary e Ghana Premier League games a wodo no nyina ebe bremu. Yakramo ye damasi.